When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new gods for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having indirect object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together a legislative body that places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative power, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amounts and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Love it. You guys know we love that. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the Declaration of Independence, written by a very, very great man, Thomas Jefferson, a very complicated man. A lot of people say he's a walking contradiction, walking hypocrite, which he is, which pretty much we all are. And, obviously he wrote the Declaration of Independence, talking about, freedoms and individuals' liberty and stuff like that. But also, too, he owned slaves, you know what I mean? And they didn't talk about slavery, but, we know what was written in the constitutions and everything else. But, he's a very complicated man. He was the man that started off our political parties, for those of you that don't know. He, George Washington was apolitical. He wasn't a political man. He's the only president we've ever had, George Washington, that was not political. But he was more with the Federalist, with Alexander Hamilton, which was Thomas Jefferson's rival. And even though he never admitted it, he was a Federalist, meaning he liked bigger government. But Thomas Jefferson claimed to not like bigger government. He just didn't. He was, he wanted a government of the people, for the people, and by the people. like the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution went on to say. That's what he wanted. But he contradicted himself. He was always claiming that, George Washington, he didn't come out and say George Washington, Alexander Hamilton and the like were going to be like Great Britain and King George III and take over the people by making the federal government like a monarchy. And he was kind of obsessed with it. And it was actually kind of delusional about that. Thomas Jefferson was. But then when he became our third president, he's our second vice president, our third president. He says, you know what? I'm going to do some things. So he became a hypocrite and contradicted all of his beliefs in giving the power to the people in each individual state. He decided to go around Congress, and he bought and made the Louisiana Purchase for $15 million back in, I believe it was 1803, I believe it was 1801, 1803, without Congress's help. And again, was it illegal? Was it bad? It's objective. You say how you want to say it, but in my personal opinion, he used his wisdom and he used his better judgment. And that's what I want a president to do. Now, again, we don't have a king here in America, but again, if we want to have a leader, you got to let him do his, how do I say this? The president, let him run the executive branch and let him cook. You know what I mean? And today, the reason why I'm bringing Thomas Jefferson up, because again, the Jeffersonian Republicans, when they branched off from the Democratic Republicans, that was his party, and they started branching off, became the two-party system after the Federalists and then the Democratic Republican parties broke off. He again, he went against the grain. He went against the grain and did the Louisiana Purchase. Now, a lot of people think that's bad or whatever. I objectively say it's good. I like that. And I'm saying when the Jeffersonian Republicans took over and they took power for the next 24 years, Jefferson and then all the other presidents after him, and then the next president that took over that was not a Jeffersonian Republican was John Quincy Adams, John Adams' son. He was even aligned with Jefferson, the Jeffersonian Republicans. And I think that's what Trump needs to do today. Trump is not a king, obviously, but I trust his judgment. Just like even though Jefferson went around Congress to buy the Louisiana Purchase, I would or make the Louisiana Purchase and purchase pretty much all the West Coast over until, before California and stuff. I think that was a pretty good deal, don't you? And I think, Thomas Jefferson using his wisdom, and again, we've never had a president wisdom completely destroy our country yet, even though Joe Biden came close. There's things involved and in the way that not let you do that. And unfortunately for us and Trump, he is being thwarted for everything he's doing. Single thing he's doing, all the judges from the lower courts are fighting him. And they're trying to take away his constitutional executive order powers. And it's sad. It really is. So again, I think we need to change the Democrat Party and become a MAGA version of the Republican Party. And like I said before, Trump is not a Republican. He's MAGA. Change the party like Thomas Jefferson did, and make the Democrats just shut them out of the executive branch. Period. Don't let them back in there. Make sure we win the House and make sure we don't have any tyranny. Because again, guys, the midterms are coming up. I know a lot of people here for Bitcoin don't want to talk about that, but this is something we have to talk about. And I'm going to do my best to educate you to my knowledge, and I'm going to do my my research and to make sure that I'm here to give you all the information that you need and the tools you need in your toolbox to make sure you fight against the lies, the disinformation, and the tyranny of these evil people. What is up, guys? It is Monday, December 8th, 2025. Sorry about that freaking long intro. We're at the Bitcoin block item 927,054,054. TikTok, next block. Good to see you guys. We got some announcements to make on the channel today. Something just happened here on Strike. Good to see everybody. I really appreciate you guys coming. We're here for a good time, not a long time. And I said that last time. We were for freaking 4 hours. Let's see what we got here. Something happened on strike if you pull up. Oh, look at this. Scotty. Scotty's in the house. Hey, Jerry, good to see you. Been hard to catch a stream. I haven't been doing them, Scotty. Thank you, Scotty, for 99 sats. Hey, Lauren and Backpackers. Scotty, my man. Scotty, you are definitely a 1-star general for sure. Scotty, how are you, my brother? Scotty 99, my man. Good to see you, brother. Kramer says, hey, everyone. Hope your Monday is well. Me too, bro. Hope yours is well, too. How are you, Kramer? Good to see you, man. And as you can see from the title of this video, Trump is winning, boy. He is winning, Kramer. Fat pigs are the best. Backpacker, what's up, bro? It must be an inside joke. Good to see you, Backpacker. Hello, everyone. Lawrence Stern, what's up, my boy? He's a 2-star general. How are you today, sir? Good to see you, man. Hello. Where's Jerry? Hey, Michelle. I'm right here, man. You must usually don't come in the beginnings of the show. I usually run that the Declaration of Independence for about 8.5 minutes before the show starts. I do that every show, Monday through Friday, Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Hi, Lauren. MLF, Lauren, boom. Kramer, boom. I'm in Arizona soaking up a 75-degree sunset. Nice. 75-degree day sunset. Nice. Hey, BTC, nice. He usually reads that at the beginning. He will come on when this ends. Yes, I sure do. Backpacker, hello. There he is. That's right. The man of the hour. No, Michelle. You're the woman of the hour. My sister from another mister. Michelle, good to see you. I thought Jerry wrote the Declaration. Am I that old, Backpacker? Am I that old? Fanny says, hit that like, everyone. Thank you, Fanny. I really, really appreciate that. We love you, Fanny. Good to see you, honey. How are you? Fanny, hello there. How's my kiddos doing? My nieces and nephews. My nieces and nephew. Jerry for king. Oh, boy. You don't want that. The ladies definitely don't want that. I appreciate you saying that, Backpacker. Trump is my king. Hey, man. Hey, if I had a vote, I'd put him in there for sure. Scotty with another 99 sats. Thank you, brother. Doing okay. Working hard on music and stacking. Nice, man. I'd like to hear some songs from you, stacking. I mean, Scotty. Lauren, hi. Just eating dinner with you all. Thank you, Jerry. No doubt. You ain't got to thank you. Thank me. Thank you. Appreciate it. Louisiana person was only made to own the French Quarter to have Mardi Gras. Very true. But as you can see, we've done a little bit more with it, though, Lauren. You know what I mean? Sonny, what's up, bro? My man, Sonny, how are you, man? Good to see you, sir. Sonny Verma, my man, he's a member. I'm gonna show you guys the new tiers we have here in a minute for the wheel. You see, some people have stars by their names. Scotty, what's up? Scotty, get into the signal. Hello, Scotty. I'm that old, LOL. Oh, are you really? Are you really? In the 1770s, huh, Michelle? Me and you, I think, are a couple years apart, Michelle. Liked and shared. Kiddos are having their best life eating and watching Jerry. That's what's up, man. Tell them I love them. You know that. Those are my kiddos. I appreciate that too, Fanny. Good evening, Jerry and fam. Just going to finish making dinner so you're in the background for a few minutes. Okay, Grasshopper. How are you, man? Good to see you. I'm going to put Grasshopper she's going to get a star by her name. Grasshopper is going to get a star by her name. Grasshopper. And we'll see what's going on, man. It's good to see everybody. Bitcoin's doing what Bitcoin does. And, no big news today. We'll go over some stuff with Bitcoin. We're going to go over some Trump stuff as well. Because Trump is killing it right now, man. Scotty with another 99 sats. Been putting them on Wave Lake so it's easy for people to play and zap. Okay. Scotty's got songs on Wave Lake now. Cool, man. Love to hear that, bro. Love to hear it. Thank you for letting us know that, man. Let's see. Jerry, the kids are counting down the days. Oh, really? To what? What are they counting the days now? Me too, though. Grasshopper. Hello there. Everyone homesick today. Oh, Grasshopper, for real? It's not good. Sorry to hear that. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Grasshoppers. Always good to see you. You know that. Hey, Lauren. Bitcoin pissing me off as usual. LOL. Why? Why is that, Michelle? It's you wanted the price to be higher or lower? 21 on God. 21, 21, 21, 20 on God. I wish I could play that without getting a freaking copyright, man. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 927,055. Bitcoin price today is as of this recording right now is 90,746. But that's not the important part. The important part is, guys, we got for $1, guys, you're getting 1,100 Satoshis for $1. And boy, if you knew how I knew it, boy, that is very cheap. Very, very cheap. And boy, we're gonna be looking back at these prices in a few years. And we're gonna ask ourselves, do we stack hard enough? Seems I can only buy on up days. Oh, really, Michelle? Well, I just set my Strike account to having more zaps. Look at Scotty. Jeez. I hear you, Grasshopper. Daughter homesick today too. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Wow, Scotty is killing it right now with these zaps. Thank you, Scotty. I appreciate that, bro. Good to be together again, family. No doubt, man. It is, bro. It really is. But yeah, once I learned from Friday when you guys taught me about the Strike app, you can do hourly, daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. I set it all up. I didn't do bi-weekly, though. It's just kind of redundant. But for next month, I started my daily. I already do my hourly. I'm going to do a weekly, and then I'm going to do one time on the first of the month. So I like it. Yes, Lauren, agreed. MLF, buy every hour on the other hour. We do it and love it. Yes. Yeah, 3 out of 4 family members were sick last week. Wow, what the hell? Sonny? Sorry to hear that, bro. I'm glad they're feeling better. Are they, man, the hell's a bug going on or something? Let's fucking go. We are officially back. Not officially, man. Jor, my man, how are you, sir? Jor for the score. Jor, what's up, bro? My man Jor for the score. What am I going to label Jor here? I think I know what I'm going to label Jor. What's up, Democrat? Oh, man, we got a new point system, guys. Same with our kiddos, too, like a 48-hour bug. Oh, my goodness. Damn, are you serious? Just being back in the cold of Chicago for winter, kids going to school and catching bugs and bringing them home. Got it. I got to put Jor as a legend. Jor is a legend. Jor for the score. So we got a new point system, guys. We got a new point system. And when we get closer to the wheel, getting spinning, we're gonna show you. You guys are gonna get some people are gonna get a little bit of a pay cut, but most people are getting a pay raise. Some people are gonna stay the same. Most people are gonna get a pay raise, but some people are gonna get a pay cut. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. Scotty with another 99 sats. Thank you, brother. The B-Day boy. The B-Day boy? Who is that? You, Scotty? Who's the B-Day boy? Oh, wait. Is it George's birthday today? December 8th? Is that his birthday today? Because I know his birthday's in December. George, is it George's birthday today? Don't tell me his birthday's on the 8th, too. I think it is on the 8th. Oh, my goodness. Correct me if I'm wrong here. George, you know political Canadian? Boom. Oh, boy. We got to leave him alone if his birthday. My union rep says I only get pay bumps, sir. Yes, you do, Satman. Satman, how are you? Satman's a legend. For sure. And listen, do not bring your girl around Satman, guys. I'm just telling you. My girl was in trouble the other day, but I said, nah, I can't bring her. I can't bring him around her. You don't believe me? Take a look.
Thank you. I couldn't have saved Lois without your help. I'm aware of that.
Go to the moon. Downtown, my niggas, we doing the most. Grabs on the table, yeah, I been gone. At the back, she shorty, she tryna put it over. Keep steady, I told her I'm on one. Tryna make me be the bad guy. Telling people that bitch you a damn lie. Call me an ex, young nigga feeling paralyzed. When you don't go, can't stop, fuck a red line.
Bruce Wayne, he was with me when Joker... Is he alright? Do you know?
He's fine. Just fine.
I throw 150 for the nails. I might put a bad bitch.
And that's why I don't bring my girl around Satman. Satman, good to see you, brother. How are you? Have you seen Trent, Satman? Scotty99, hope the kids get better soon. Hi, Satman from Flipper. Satman, don't bring your girl around Satman. For real. Don't bring your girl around me. True player for real. Yes. Scotty99, she is doing okay. Thanks, Backpacker. Okay, nobody's getting back to me about George's birthday. I'm about 99 or 88% sure it's George's birthday today. It is, right? Because if it is, we're gonna put him on the wheel a bunch of times. If it's his birthday. And we're gonna embarrass him today. Even though we don't really celebrate guys' birthdays, but it's George, so we'll do it. You know what I mean? But how's everybody's weekend, man? Everybody cool? Everybody good? What? Again, we're here for a good time, not a long time. All right. Yes. Okay. Now, how did you? Okay, thank you, Scotty. How did you know that, Scotty? Did he announce it today on the show? Jerry, 99 song? Yeah. Are you asking me about it? Another 90. And Arnie's. Oh, okay. Arnie's birthday. Okay. Jor and Arnie's birthday, Scotty says. Another 99 sets. Jeez, Scotty. You know what, Scotty? I think you're gonna be a 2-star, bro. I'm putting you up to 2-star, man. Scotty's a 2-star, man. Scotty's a 2-star. For sure. Jerry, are you sure you're not 21? I wish, Anonymous. I wish, brother. If I was 21, you wouldn't be born, brother. Boring weekend, rained all weekend. Oh, boy. That's not good. But boring is good, though. I like boring. My B-Day on Thursday looks like a big B-Day weekend in the Bitcoiner for Freedom family. Yes. My B-Day on Thursday. Thursday coming up. Happy birthday, brother. Coming up. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Bright light, guys. Let's see what's happening with the Bitcoin news today. Oh, look at this. They changed it. French banking giant BBC opens Bitcoin trading for millions of customers. Huh. Up to date. Very interesting. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, Bitcoin's just chilling, man. Bitcoin's 90,000, but gold is 4,100, which is freaking mental when you think about that. Almost 4,200. And in real terms, because that's, gold is the real terms. And it takes 21.6 ounces of gold to buy one Bitcoin. And Bitcoin's market cap has dropped a little bit. We are here. We're at the 9th spot at 1.8 trillion. And gold is increasing its number one spot at 29.3 trillion. Scotty, again. Going to be listening while I do a few things. Got you, bro. Thank you, Scotty. Jesus. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. You already gotten us set off right, bro. Yeah, that's the real price. I like to measure Bitcoin and gold as a former precious metal stacker. So we love that, man. We love that. Oh, whoa! What just happened here? Oh, somebody sent me. I got a referral bonus for 1,000 sats. That's cool. Then somebody sent me 21 sats. 21. And then somebody sent me 1776. So thank you. And that was Fanny. Thank you, Fanny. I appreciate that, ma'am. It's the biggest zap today. I was not expecting that, ma'am. Thank you so much. Very much. It's a lot of sats. Thank you. And also thank you for the 21. Whoever did that. Appreciate that. Very much. I really do. Bitcoin is doing Bitcoin things. Just buy and buy more and buy more and more and more Pac-Man and shit. Yes. Yes, brother. Bitcoin, paper Bitcoin nonsense. Yep. So true, Backpacker. I'm on a 21 thing today. Boom. Was that you? Thank you, bro. Sitting at 21? Look at Sonny. Sonny said, thank you, Backpacker. If that was you for the 21. I think it was you. Thank you. Oh, that's why you're saying 21. And Sonny with 119. 119. Thank you, Sonny. That is my birthday, 119. So I'll always remember that. Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate you, bro. Seriously. But yeah, we're just gliding. We're just cruising at 1.8 trillion. And again, man, next 21 from kiddos. Uh-oh. Oh, 3 21s in a row. Kids, you don't got to do that. The kids said in 21. Thank you, kiddos. You guys are going to get that right back. I'll just hold them for you. I appreciate that. Thank you again, Sonny. I appreciate that. You too, Scotty. And Fanny. Gliding on a Monday afternoon. Yep. That's right, bro. And let's I pulled this up on Grok. Let's see. Bitcoin news updates. Okay, so we'll get into that in a little bit. I'm trying to wait for some more people to come in. I want to make some announcements so I don't have to keep repeating it. So we'll wait a couple of more minutes and I'm going to show you guys the new pay scale you guys are going to get. And it's loosely based on the levels of memberships. I'm sure all 11 of you that are here are subscribed already. So I don't have to worry about that. And then most of you guys in here are already members. Which I appreciate that. 9 zaps for 9 more days from Holler. Oh. Is it 9 more days? Yes, it is. Damn. It's flying by. Let me see. Holler. Thank you, Holler. Holler sent me 9 sets for 9 more days or something. What's going to happen in 9 more days? I wonder. I've been out of the loop today in news. A lot of cleaning and a friend stopped by today. Oh, okay. So yeah, we'll get caught up with some stuff then. This is my job to show you guys what's up. Flying, haha, no pun intended from Holler. Hey, Holler. But yeah, we need to know what's going on. And Trump he is, man, I'm telling you, I can have a whole channel, and I'm being serious. Because I was thinking about just doing a Trump segment, but Trump does too much stuff throughout the day. Like, seriously, I had to dedicate my whole channel to him, bro. Like, for real. There he is. What's up, beautiful people? Hope all is well. What's up, Trey Day? Historic Living. Hit that like button. Trey, what's up, bro? How you be, man? Trey Day. Trey Day is not a member. So I got to put him there right now. Trey Day, we got a new pay scale, man. I'm going to pay y'all a little bit different. Thank you, Trey, for saying that. How you been, bro? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Now, I'm not here to punish anybody or nothing like that. I'm here to reward people. Just getting off the clock. Been MIA working. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been doing any lies, brother. How are you? Why is it doing that on my channel, man? Not putting the people's names back where they were. I wonder why. I'm going to turn on the fan. Hold on. I wonder why that is. I wonder if I can keep it live to an hour. You think I can do it? Probably not, but we'll try. We'll try. All right, so let me go over this. All right, there's a couple of you guys here. Let's go over this real quick. All right, everybody pay attention real quick, okay? So this is it right here, guys. This is the new rules for the Wheel of Satoshi / the Proof of Work Wheel. You guys can read, but I'm going to explain while I read it. There's going to be 4 tiers or 4 levels. The first level is you get no star by your name. You're just a subscriber. You're not just a subscriber, but you're a subscriber, right? You don't really donate any funds. You just, chilling. You're sitting back, just chilling, which is nothing wrong with that. You do whatever you want. Okay. If you win, you're going to get 105 sets. Okay. Tier 1 are usually people that are, that is level 1 of the membership, tier 1, the $2.99 plan. But also, too, if you're not a member, you're a person that donates. You know what I mean? You get 210 sets. Now, the Bitcoiners for Freedom, those individuals are people at the $4.99 plan. All right. They get 2 stars by their name and they get 315 sets. So you got a pay raise. All right. And then, of course, the legends. Now, the legends, if you are a person that pays the Satoshi millionaire or the legendary status of the $7, you're automatically on there. Okay. You are a legend. You get 3 stars. All right. But there are some legends that are not members. Like, for instance, Jor. Jor is not a member, but I consider Jor a legend for everything he contributes, everything he's done for me in this channel and stuff like that. He's a legend. Letha is not a $7 member. She's a Bitcoiners for Freedom middle member, but she's also a legend. Paul the Goat is not a member, but he's definitely a legend. All right. Somebody like Saint Roosevelt, if he ever would show his face, is definitely a legend, right? But the people that are legends that we know about are the people right here, the Backpacker family, each and every one of them, because literally they have a $7 account for each of them. Then you got Satman, and then Trent, and obviously Jenny Legendary. She's one. And Sharon. And we'll see where people fit in. You know what I mean? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking, man. Hope everything is well with you. Yes. Things are really good. Thanks. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Vic. What's up, bro? Vic is a legend as well. I mean, not a legend. He's a member as well. He's a 1-star general. Let me put him on here. Nothing has changed for you, Vic Shoots. You're still getting 210 sats per spin. Good to see you, brother. Welcome in. How's the weather? How's the kids? How are you? And how's the wifey, brother? Good to see you, man. Oh, I got to put Sonny on there. Now, Sonny's an interesting one. Sonny. Where Sonny? I got Sonny on here. I got him as a 1-star right now. But I'm gonna Sonny. Where do you Sonny? Let me ask you a question, brother. Where do you think I should give you, a 1 or 2 stars, bro? What do you guys think about Sonny? Should he get a 1-star or a 2-star? Vic Shoes, get on signal, bro. Boom. Vic, you are a member. Jump on signal. You get that now to chat with while Jerry isn't live. Yes. Yes, you do, sir. We got 18 in the chat right now, 19 in the chat. So I'm probably going to have to repeat myself here. I'm just grateful to be part of the family, Jerry. I'm not greedy. Okay. Well, you let me know. I got you. I got you as tier 1 right now. But if you'd like me to consider you for tier 2, just let me know, bro. Kids are eating, so I'm finally free. Okay, Grasshopper. Grasshopper, did you hear my little levels I have here? Now, Grasshopper's not a member as well either. She's not a member. But she contributes to the channel. You know what I mean? Monetary speaking. So I got to put her up there. And here it is, just in case anybody missed it. Here's the new tiers, tier 1, 2, and 3, and then the other one. Now, the all or nothing game is a little different. Okay. This game is Monday through Friday. This is a thank you bonus game for staying for the whole show. Now, if you haven't been here and you just come in 10 minutes before the all or nothing game, you don't qualify. All right. Now, we're going to have 5 spots on the wheel for the all or nothing game. And it's not going to say 2100 anymore. It's going to say all 10x. So whatever, it's status based. So whatever your status is, like for instance, let's just say backpacker lands on that, on his name. Well, he can decide whether he wants 420 sats or 4,200 sats. Yes, you heard me right. Take Grasshopper. Grasshopper is at the 210 level. If she says, hey, I wanna, if it lands on her name, she gets 210, or she can go for 2,100. Okay? It's individually based. Now, there is no rollovers. All right? So, because it's individually based. So, if you win or lose, it's over. Then we go on to the next person. Okay? When it lands on your name, we're going to ask you spin or keep, and you got 60 seconds time limit. If you're not here in 60 seconds, that's it. All right? We're going to have 5 rounds, 5 winners, and then the 5th winner, let's just say the 5th winner lands on their name and they say, I want to go for it all. And then they go for it all and it doesn't land on the 10X, but it lands on somebody else's name. That person will be the 6th winner, and then whatever their level is, that's what they'll get. There'll be no spin for the all or nothing. Sounds pretty self-explanatory, right? Got any questions about that, guys? I'm a legend in my own mind. That's right, Michelle. That's right. Looks good, Jerry. Thank you, Grasshopper. Ginger, there he is. Good evening, Jerry and friends. Ginger, what's up, sir? He's back. Good to have you, Ginger. How are you? And again, this is not to, when you see your level, if you think you're too low or something like that, inbox me and we'll talk about it. But this is not to punish anybody. This is to reward people. Okay, so if you don't see a star by your name, or I don't want to talk to you guys like little kids, right? Stars by your name. You know, if you don't see a star by your name, or you think your star level is too low, then come holler at me. We'll talk about it. All right. Good, Jerry. About to start grilling for dinner. Weather is nice. Perfect for grilling. Nice. That's what I like to hear, sir. Hey there, Ginger. Ginger. Fanny, hello. BTC Backpacker. Yep. So, Ginger, did I ever tell you I love ginger beer? Snapple fact. Oh, nice. Lauren, hello. All right. So with that being said, looks like the wheel is good. And we're going to spin. All right. For Monday, December 8th, 2025, the Bitcoin block height, we're going to start off with 054. And good luck to everybody. And we're going to spin it based on your status. You'll win those sats. All right. So let's spin the first spin. Good luck to everybody. And let's spin it. And let's see who can win it. Trade day. Trey, you're the winner, sir. Congratulations. Well, as long as my star is special. Yes, it is. Your stars is special. Someone will question in the middle of all or nothing, Jerry. You know that. Of course, bro. Of course. Yes, sir. No doubt, brother. No doubt. Good game, Trey. Trey day, gang, gang. Trey, gang, gang, brother. Hey, Vic, look at that. Yeah, bro. You already won. Congratulations. Congratulations, bro. 054 goes to Trey. Let's see who can get 055 and stay alive. Vic. Vic Shoots is the winner. He's a 2-star general. He's a 1-star general. Good job, brother. Good game, Trey. My 2025 New Year's resolution is verify spelling is correct before pressing send. The struggle is real. Well, you might want to put it for 2026, Backpacker, because it's 2025 now, sir. So you might want to check that number before you hit the send. Ginger. Trey. Good game, Vic. Vic Shoots. Woohoo. Yep. Hey, good to know. LOL. Good game, Vic. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. All right, that's 055 Vic Shoots. Let's do 056. Oh, got it. You know I'm slow, Fanny. Grasshopper. Grasshopper gets 210. Hey, Jerry, hi, you're a first mailer. That I am, sir. Thanks, everyone. Notice how Backpacker said nothing about the caps button. He's gonna keep that on. Hopper, let's go. Yep. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Appreciate that. Grasshopper, good game. Smart. Oops. Oh, okay. Jerry, you're a smart smeller. Smart speller, you mean? Yeah, you might want to check it, brother. Just in case. Congratulations, Grasshopper. That was the winner. I don't think even an option. I don't think that even an option of getting rid of that. LOL. No. He's got to keep the caps. Something happened. Scotty. Wow, I can chat all day if I win the all or nothing. Yes, you can, bro. Yes, you can, Scotty. Scotty's the man. My keyboard is broken, stuck in all caps. Yes. Absolutely, man. We love it, guys. We love it. I saw a very interesting video. Um and I want to play that video, man. It was really good. I wish he would say sats more in the video, but it is what it is. But I want to play this and see if we can find it. I was going down a rabbit hole last night, boy, which is cool. There it is. I like this. I like this one. We're going to play this one. We know you don't have a keyboard. Scotty, how's the weather? Sad man. Haha. All right, so this video is from, and I'll leave the link in the chat. This guy's got a pretty good channel. He's a little bit commercial, but he's okay. Your Bitcoin net worth ranking, top 95% to top 0.0006%. So let's check out Mr. Brandon Keys and see where you fit in on this list.
Owning 0.01 Bitcoin isn't a big deal. Here's the truth. Even if you hold that tiny amount, you're ahead of 99.95% of humanity. That's
one of my pet peeves is when they say 0.01, 0.1. He does talk about sats for a little second, but let's just get past the 0.1 stuff because we know he's talking about sats.
more rare than being a millionaire, owning beachfront property, vintage cars. So you think owning 0.01 Bitcoin isn't a big deal? Here's the truth. Even if you hold that tiny amount, you're ahead of 99.95% of humanity. That's more rare than being a millionaire, owning beachfront property, vintage cars, or fine art.
Wow. So what he said was, if you own 0.01 Bitcoin, aka a million sats, you are rarer than all those things he just said. You're rarer than a regular millionaire. You're more rare than owning beachfront property. If you own 0.1 Bitcoin, which is million sats, most normies don't know what a day is, so they avoid saying it. Know what a day is, so they avoid saying it. Yes, I've seen this guy before. I think yes. Okay, most normies don't know what a sat is, so they avoid saying it. Yes, they're trying to get to. I get it. But just do a brief summary. You know what I mean in the beginning. But I get it.
In this video, I'm going to be showing you the 7 levels of Bitcoin wealth and helping you visualize just how rare those small holdings are, because the door to Bitcoin ownership is closing fast. And most people won't understand what they missed until it's too late. I'm Brandon from Green Candle. I've been in Bitcoin for nearly a decade. Now let me show you something. How many people in the world own Bitcoin? Take a guess. Maybe 15%, maybe 5%, maybe 1%. Wrong. This big picture of the earth represents the 8 billion people who own 0 Bitcoin. And that tiny Bitcoin logo, that's the amount of people that own 0.01 Bitcoin or more.
I wish you would have zoomed in on this. Can I zoom in on this? No, I can't. Global population versus Bitcoin adoption, approximate number. Total world population, 8 billion people. Bitcoin holders was 0.01. Is that 14 million people own Bitcoin, he's saying? How many of those 14 million understand it though? That's a very small percentage. 14 million out of 8 billion. That's very small.
It's so small you could barely see it. That's 0.1% of the entire world's population. 99.9% of people own 0 Bitcoin or less than 0.01 Bitcoin. It can be easily overlooked if you're comparing yourself to Bitcoiners with large stacks.
Whoa. Hold on. Ginger. Holy crap. Ginger, gang. Uh-oh. Congratulations, Ginger. Thank you, brother. Wow. Ginger's a new member. Let me see where you're at, Ginger, on the membership scale. Let's see. Ginger, do you know what? I know you know, but do you know which level you went to? See, analytics. Wow, man. Scotty just sent in another 99 sats. Thank you, Scotty. And he says, weather is good, backpacker. Dodged the earthquake last night. Oh, wow. Ginger said, I'm blood now. Ginger, if you have a collectible jersey framed on the wall behind you in your video, you're not stacking hard enough, Holler says. She ain't lying, bro. I can hear her voice, too. I can hear her voice. Ginger, congratulations. Gang, Ginger, for being a member. Welcome. I'm blood now, LOL. He's tier 3. Yes, you are, Ginger. Let's see. Memberships. Can I check my members? What level you at, Ginger? So I don't think it updated yet. That is so cool, Ginger. Thank you, bro. That means a lot, man. Seriously. Okay, here we go. Let's see if it updated. It's not showing me. $14. No, it's not updated yet. Satoshi Millionaire. Wow, you're level 3, bro? Seriously? Jerry, every time someone becomes a member, we should have some type of celebratory song to play for them. Yeah, that would be dope. That's a great idea, man. Satoshi Millionaire. Wow. Well, Ginger just said I went from being a 0 to a hero real quick. Boom. Ginger's a 3-star now. Wow, Ginger. Appreciate that, bro. Can I call him Ginge? Can a man call another man Ginge, by the way? All or nothing. Hey, man, I appreciate that, bro. You won't regret that, Ginger. Ginger, are you in the Signal group? I think you are. You may be. We were concerned when we saw the earthquake, but didn't know how to. Na. Hey. Welcome to the club. Yes, Jerry, he's a Satoshi Millionaire. Oh, you can see it? Okay. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ginger. Jerry, how are you? Dean, how are you, sir? Good to see you, man. My man, Dean. Dean, we got to get you to be a member, bro. We got a whole new pay scale now. Ginger, Scotty, get into it, bro. We need a song or snippet of a celebration jingle. Yes. No, just yours. Okay. Just send me a what you call it, Ginger. Send me a invite and signal, and then I'll accept you. Okay, bro. They can get all into the chat with us, man. You know what I mean? Please and thank you, bro. Scotty says, I will see if I can clip a part from my Satoshi Millionaire song for that, Jerry. Okay. Thank you, Scotty. Thank you for another 99 sats. Scotty Dean with the laser eyes. I love it. Oh, does he got the laser eyes now? Oh shit. That's what's up. That's a nice picture, Dean. Hello, Dean. Sounds good. Got you, bro. Appreciate it. Wow, that was cool, Dean. Damn. You ain't gonna regret that, man. Now you can watch all the membership videos. I got a lot of them too, Dean. I mean, Ginger. Got a lot of them. Jungle. Oh, damn it. Fat finger. It's all good, bro. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. Jay Remmer, what's up, bro? How are you? Jay Remmer, I got a new pay tier now, bro. These are the tiers now for the Wheel of Satoshi. If you are just a subscriber, you get 105 sats per spin. So everybody's getting a pay raise, actually. If you're tier 1, if you're the 299 level for the membership, you get 210. If you're Bitcoiners for Freedom, 499. Membership level 2, you get 315. And if you're a legend, you get 420. 420, Grasshopper's favorite number. So if anybody, again, if you want to dispute your rankings on here, if you don't think you have enough stars or you want more stars or something like that, we can talk about it. It's not set in stone. You know what I mean? Nothing's set in stone. We can always negotiate something, guys. Jay Remmer, hello. Yes. Yeah, so this dude's cooking in this video. I really like this one.
But zoom out and you'll see just how rare you are. Here's the context. There's 21 million Bitcoin total, fixed. No one can inflate it. Just over 1.2 million left to be mined, and there's an estimated 1.57 million that are lost.
I think that's a low estimate. He talks fast. I'm gonna put on normal. I think that's a low estimate. 1 point something million lost. I think it's more than that. Honestly, I think it's about. If I had to guess, I think it's about 3 million lost. What do you guys think? Jay Remmer, hey there. Hit that like button. Thank you, Trey. Trey Day, appreciate you, bro. I want all the stars. You got them, Sat, man. You got 3, bro. Trent's got 3, and you got 3, man. But Sat, man, you got to give me your wallet, bro.
So that leaves just about 18.5 million Bitcoin in circulation. Divide that by the 8 billion people in the world, you get just over 0.002 or 200,000 sats.
So if everything was distributed evenly, with all the people in the world, divided by the 18.5 million Bitcoin, or 1.85 quadrillion sats, we all get about 200,000 sats, which is good. I got to work on star number 1. LOL. I mean, hey, it's easy, bro. Listen, man, you will not listen to me, bro. The 299 level, you won't regret it. Trade day. I mean, if you're gonna do it, I'd do the Bitcoins for Freedom one, but the $3 one is okay. You can get on in there, and you get 1 star. You get instead of 105, you get 210 sats, and you get all the membership videos, bro. You know what I mean? And you get in the signal group if you're not in there already. So 200,000 sats evenly distributed. If it was evenly distributed, which we know it's not.
So if you hold more than 200,000 sats today, you're above the global average. This is truly a scarce asset, scarcer than gold, real estate, Apple stock, and most collectibles. I've reworked the wealth tiers into something more relevant. What you're riding, from a bicycle to a private jet. Level 1 is the bicycle. That's equivalent to 0.001 or 100,000 sats today.
Okay, so the first level is 100,000 sats. You're on a bicycle. I like that, actually. I like that. If you got 100,000 sats, and again, for us, that seems like it's nothing, but you compare it to the regular world, there's going to be people that'll never receive 100,000 sats in 20 years. You know what I mean? So we're so early, guys, and we're getting a piece of the finite pie. It's ridiculous. So if you got 100,000 sats, you're cooking.
Which is just under $90. You're moving under your own power, humble, but you're on the road. So where do you rank? Top 0.1% of humanity. 23 million people globally. If you...
Wow. 0.1%, he said?
...of humanity. On the road. So where do you rank? Top 0.1% of humanity.
Wow. If you have 100,000 sats, you're top 0.1% in the world for Bitcoin holders with 100,000 sats, bro. That's that puts it in perspective, doesn't it?
23 million people globally. If you lived in New York
So only 23 million people in the world have 100,000 sats. And again, it's less than that because he's talking about addresses, which we'll get into in a minute. Scotty sends 99 sats. Thank you, Scotty. 99 sats is unicycle with half a wheel. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Scotty. Yes, it is, sir. That is crazy, man. 0.1. What the F? That's what he says, according to his math. According to his math.
your own power, humble, but you're on the road. So where do you rank? Top 0.1% of humanity. 23 million people globally. If you lived in New York City, only 8,400 people would be at your level of Bitcoin. That's less than Madison Square Garden's capacity. So what does this unlock? Understanding. You're learning. You have skin in the game, and you can move to level 2. That 10x jump from $90 to $900 worth of Bitcoin, that's a bicycle to a Vespa. Yet most people never make this jump. The Vespa, 0.01 Bitcoin, or about $900 worth of Bitcoin today.
Boom. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. If you have 1 million sats, which is 0.01% of a Bitcoin. Oh, no, that's not 1 million. That's, what is that? Wait, hold on. The Vespa? Worth of Bitcoin. Oh, that is 1 million. Yeah, that is 1 million. Right? Yeah, 900, that's 1 million. You're cooking. Yeah, 0.1 is 10 million. Yeah. 0.01 is 1 million Satoshis. And you're riding on a Vespa. Love it.
Never make this jump. The Vespa, 0.01 Bitcoin, or about $900 worth of Bitcoin today. You've stopped pedaling. You've got a motor. So where do you rank? Ahead of 99.9% of humanity.
Wow. If you got yourself 1 million sats today, what level's the Batmobile? That's got to be 1,000 sats, sir. It has to be, man. Scotty again with another 99 sats. Jerry, been thinking in sats too long. Yeah. I know. You are part of the you're ahead of 99.9% of humanity, a population. And those are only people that are alive today. If you got 1 million sats. That is insane, bro. Insane.
14 million people globally. If you lived in Los Angeles, only humanity. 14 million people globally.
There's only 14 million people that have 1 million sats. And we've talked about this before. I've showed you this a bunch of times. If I can find that damn thing. That have 1 million sats. And what is it? Where is that? Do I still have it up here? Bro, I've been gone so long that I have changed all of my my pages. Okay, here it is. Yeah, here it is. So what he's talking about when he's saying the 14 million, he's talking about addresses. He's not actually talking about 14 million people that have 1 million sats. So right here, it starts right here. 0.01, which is 1 million, all the way up to 10 million. There's 8 million addresses. And then 3.46. So let's do the math on that. So 8,033,831 plus 346,6306. Because 10 million to 1 million. And then 8,24887 plus 131,605. Oh shit. Hold on. I gotta update it. Okay, so let's do 11 and 4 800 11.4 plus 0.82 plus 1.3 plus. Yeah, it's about 14 million addresses, which is crazy. Sat man, good question. Don't do public math. Hello, I know, Dean. Jesus. Yeah, it's about 14 million addresses, give or take. And that's how many people have a million sats or more. That's how many addresses. And again, ask yourself this. If you want to type it in the chat, you can, but how many addresses do you guys have, aka UTXOs? I want you to think about that. Now, I know there's some of you out here that have multiple million sat addresses. And if you're one of those people, woo, you don't got to say if you're one of those people, but do you guys have, if you want to say it, you can. Who here if wants to say how many addresses they have, UTXOs? You don't have to. But I know there's some people in the chat that have, let's just say, more than 1 million set UTXOs addresses. So let's say you had 4 each. Let's say in the average here in this chat, we had 4 each. Well, you do the math. Whoa, UTXOs more than I can count. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's an address. That is an address, sir. I mean, that's crazy. Unless I'm wrong about that. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. But my understanding is every UTXO is one address. Because if you have a cold storage, like a cold card, and let's say you got a single sig, and you got a bunch of UTXOs, those are all different addresses. Because you always have to queue up a new address every time. I do. I refresh a new address every time I do a UTXO. I change. I don't have the same address. So I got 2 or 3 addresses, something like that. Almost to my first million sats, hopefully by the year's end. Congratulations, backpacker. Congratulations. Only if you use new addresses. Yes, I do use new addresses every time because I don't want people to know what I have, so I use a different address, and most people do. Most people that are really into Bitcoin that have it either in single sig, multi sig, or whatever, people have different addresses. Tandem doesn't support multiple addresses, but every send to an address is still a UTXO. Okay. Cold card does it automatically. It sure does. Sure does. Thanks, guys. Laser eyes caught because you never go back. Yes. Absolutely. I only use new addresses. Yep. So think about that. So now here's the question. How many, you don't have to answer this. This is hypothetical or rhetorical. How many UTXOs do you have that are 1 million or more? And that's why I used to ask you. Remember when I used to ask you guys, what's a good UTXO size? What's a good size? Pause. You remember that? Always use a new address. Absolutely. What's a good size, guys? Pause. What do you think? What do you guys think? Let me know. But again, 14 million people means 14 million addresses, which is insane.
If you lived in Los Angeles, only 2,000 people would be at your level. That's one small concert venue. Here's how rare it is. There's 62 million millionaires in the world and only 14 million wallets with 1 million Satoshis or 0.01 Bitcoin. So owning 0.01 Bitcoin.
LOL, you know my answer. Oh boy, Satman. Satman, by the way, brother, tell Trent that I left him a message in his inbox. I don't know if he saw it or not. You can do it, backpacker. This is Scotty. Thank you, Scotty. You can do it, backpacker. You are killing it. Love the podcast you did. Yes. I need the link to that too, backpacker, so we can share that with the group. Please and thank you. Yeah, you're killing it, Trent. Satman.
With 1 million Satoshis or 0.01 Bitcoin. So owning 0.01 is. There's 62 million millionaires in the world and only 14 million wallets with 1 million Satoshis or 0.01 Bitcoin. So owning 0.01 Bitcoin is 4 times as rare as being a millionaire.
Wow. 4 times as rare as being a millionaire. If everything was even. If everybody on the planet only had one address and had a 1 million Satoshis in each address of those 14, there's 4x 4x fiat millionaires. And we talk about this. That's why I tell you guys, man, get to 1 million. So Scotty says, another 99 sats. God, Scotty, thank you. I think 500,000 sats is a good size. 500,000, huh? Yeah, I know your size, Trent. Pause. I mean, sat, man. Pause. True, and you should always use new. My point is, not everyone with multiple UTXOs has multiple addresses. Oh, okay, I got you. I got what you're saying. Yeah, that's true. That's very true, Kramer. Very true. He saw it, but he was at work. He plans on responding after the stream, not to interrupt the stream. Okay. Cool. Thank you, man. Your cold wallet should spin up a new address every transaction. Yes. But Kramer, I don't think he has a cold card. I don't believe. But yeah, cold wallet does. Your cold wallet should. Yeah. Cold card does for sure. For sure. All right. Let's do a spin here, guys. Let's do a spin. 056 went to Grasshopper. Let's see if we can do 057. Satman. I have a cold card. Which, by the way, because Satman usually doesn't take his sats. Now, if he wants to give them to Trent, he can. Satman. Now, here's the thing. If somebody wants to give away sats to somebody, that number of sats goes to that person who they want to donate them to. And Satman's at the high level of 420, which I think I know somebody who could use 420. We'll get those sats. So Satman, I can send them to Trent, or if you want, I can send them to you if you got another address, or I can send them to a friend. You know what I mean? Batman, boom. Gun gang, Satman. There's a person I was thinking of, by the way. Gang, Satman. I seen African using Nokia's 3210s to transact on the Lightning Network. Wow. Damn. That's what's up. Equal opportunity for everyone, regardless of place of birth or wealth at birth. Shit is amazing. Nice. Trent's broke. Send it to him. I got you. I got you, Satman. Oh my gosh. I got you, bro. I got you, sir. All right. Let's so we got the Vespa, which is 1 million sats. Let's see what's next.
That's rarer than owning beachfront property, vintage cars, or fine art. So now moving to level 3, a 10x from 900 to 9,000. This is from a Vespa
9,000
to a Honda Accord. This is where most people stop. The Honda Accord, or 0.1 Bitcoin, just about $9,000 today.
10 million sats, in other words. 10 million big ones. Woo! This is level 3, he says? Yeah. 100,000, 1 million, 10 million. Wow. 10 million Satoshis, guys. Listen. If you got 10 million Satoshis, you are you're cooking, ladies and gentlemen. You are absolutely cooking. Fish grease is, yeah. It's on yeah. You ain't got it turned all the way up, but we'll talk about it in a minute. But you're cooking.
This is serious wealth positioning, more than the average American has in savings. So where do you rank? Above 99.99% of humanity. 4 million people globally. If you lived in London, less than...
Wow. So there's only 4 million addresses globally. 4 million addresses that have 10 million or more, which is right here, starting right here. 3.4, yeah, 4 million, just about from here down. 4 million addresses, which means if I had to average it out, guys, and let me know, let's type in, I want you guys to have class participation. I want you to type this in the comments, okay? How many addresses, don't tell me your number of addresses, okay? I want you to tell me the average number of addresses there are for each Bitcoiner. Matter of fact, could somebody grok that? Maybe? Let's grok it. How many Bitcoin addresses UTXOs does each individual have on average? Tell me what you guys come up with. Think harder. While that's thinking, he said, "I take 10 million sats over Honda." Me too, bro. Me too. Hi to you guys from Holler. Hey, Holler. How are you, honey? 14 million address owned by probably about 800,000 people. Okay. All right. That's for the 10 million. That's for the 1 million sats. That's fair. 800,000 people. Yeah, that's ooh. How many addresses is that per person? 14 million divided by 800,000. Ooh, I don't know about that. That's 17 and a half addresses, Kramer, per person. On average now. I don't think it's that high, Kramer. But it could be. What do you guys think? I don't know. It's a really good question.
1,700 people would be at your level of wealth. That's one small Premier League stadium section. So what does this unlock? A seat at the table. You're positioned. People at this level stop checking price. They think in Bitcoin terms. 0.1 Bitcoin will always be 0.1 Bitcoin.
So he's telling me if I get to 10 million sats, I'm going to stop looking at the price? Ooh, then I don't want to get to 10 million sats. I think 10 a piece. Okay. Scotty, again, I would say 10 easily. Okay. Well, maybe I'm undershooting it. Shit. Scotty says 10. Backpacker says 10. Kramer says 17. 17 and a half. That's on the high end. Okay. Oh, me so hungry. Oh, me so hungry. Oh, me so hungry. Me eat a lot of times. 2 Fry Crew. Oh, me so hungry. Oh, me so hungry. Oh, me oh hungry. Me eat a lot of times. 2 Fry Crew. Huh. Well, the troll, I've never heard of that song or that group. Can you send me that so we can listen to that song? That sounds pretty good. I've heard a song similar to that. The trolls in the house. Well, just on my 2 hardware, I have 80 UTXOs. So I see the data. Wow. 80 UTXOs. Shit. Troll, yeah, he's a fool, Jor. He's a fool. Jor, what do you think, man? How many UTXOs per person? Let's see what Grok has to say. Okay. Let's see. Based on chain analysis from blockchain data providers like Glassnode, which clusters multiple addresses controlled by the same users, organization to unique entities to approximate distinct owners. The average number of Bitcoin addresses with unspent transaction outputs per entity is approximately 1.3 to 1.4. I didn't think it was that low, honestly. This figure comes from historical ratios of non-zero balance addresses to entities, which have remained relatively stable over time. And the numbers have grown in 2020 with around 172 million addresses holding a non-zero balance and an estimated 127 to 131 million entities. Extrapolated from prior growth trends, the average holds in this range. Note that this reflects on-chain self-custody holders, individual organizations controlling their own keys, not the broader 480 to 500 million global Bitcoin owners. Okay, many of whom use custodial services like exchanges and do not control personal addresses or UTXOs. Yep. If including custodial users, the average drops below 1 as they share addresses managed by the service. The average number of UTXOs per entity is similar, around 1.3, given that most addresses hold just one UTXO, with a total UTXO set at 166 to 175 million and one in 2025. Huh. Okay. It depends on how long you're going to hold them. I have a lot of UTXOs, and I feel like I manage them better than most. Okay. A good mix of fat UTXOs and small UTXOs is good. I wouldn't say the number is relevant unless you plan on spending in the next decade. Me neither, but we're trying to figure out who owns what, Jor. Because we're watching a video about saying how many we're watching the levels of people that own how many Satoshis. And right now we're on level 3, the Honda Accord, with 10 million BTC. And he's saying there's 4 million addresses. And when you look up the addresses itself, we're just trying to figure out all these addresses, because this is 10 million or more, Jor. 10 million sats or more in these addresses, 4 million addresses. We're just trying to figure out how many people actually own those 4 million. You know, is it 1 million people out of that 4 million? You know what I mean? I'm doing good, but you're not stacking hard enough if you don't smash that like button. Yes, backpacker. That's right. Oh, sorry, I missed that part. I was eating some ribeyes. No, ribbies. It's all good, brother. So the part we're on, Jor, we're on level 3, 10 million Satoshis and 4 million addresses. What would you think, Jor? Out of those 4 million, how many people own that? You say 1 million people, 2 million people, 500,000? I think it's smaller than people think. Pause.
As the world figures out there's just 21 million Bitcoin, your position will become more valuable. So moving to level 4, that's a 5x jump.
Okay, we'll get into that in a second. I'd say anyone in that range probably has 3 to 5, 10 million UTXOs. Yeah, that's what I say too. That's what I say too, brother. From Hodler, she said. Okay, she says, what did she say? If you don't smash that like button. Hodler, thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Hodler's so nice. Yeah, probably 500 to 600,000, which is nothing, dude. Jor, that's nothing, man. Oh, Jor, by the way, we have a new, and I'm gonna let you set this. We have a new Wheel of Satoshi proof of work wheel. And if you're just a subscriber, you get 105 sats. You have no stars on your name. If you're tier 1, you get 1 star. If it lands on your name, you get 10 sats. If you're part of the Bitcoiners for Freedom group, you get 315 sats, meaning you're 2-star general. And if you're a legend, meaning the $7 level or membership or something else, you get 3 stars, you get 420 sats. And Jor, I put you at the legendary level. You okay with that? Are you okay with that grade, sir? Nothing. Stout cast with really big boy and Andre 3,000 pounds. Stout cast, neutral. I've heard of something else with really big boy and Andre 3,000 pounds. My man. Oh yeah, I got you, bro. So most of us got pay raises. But again, it ain't all about the money, bro. Jory, 4-star, easy. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I am satisfied with my rank. Okay, good. Good. It's up to my discretion, of course. And it's not purely on if you're a member or not. That's a big part of it. That's probably 80% of it, 70% of it of the rankings. But again, if you're just a person that's here and doing things and stuff like that, we got you.
From 9,000 to about 45,000. A Honda to a Tesla. This is where it gets hard. The Tesla Model 3 is like owning half a Bitcoin, or about $45,000 today.
Wow. 50 million sats, ladies and gentlemen. 50 million sats.
Bitcoin is now a significant portion of your net worth. So where you rank? Still above 99.99% of humanity. This is less than 1 million people globally. You're 1 in 11,000. If you lived in Hong Kong, only 650 people would be at your level. Fewer than the multimillionaires in this powerhouse of a city. So here's the math. Only 21 million Bitcoin exist. Only 42 million people could theoretically ever own half a Bitcoin or more. And
This stuff right here makes me nerd out, man. I am obsessed with this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Scotty with another 99 sats says, do I get extended lunch break with that pay raise? Yes, you do, sir. Yes, you do. Scotty, by the way, are you satisfied with your rank? Jesus, Scotty, you've sent me a lot of 99s, bro. Subjective. I do the same on my streams. Yep. Got to be some gray area. Yeah. Has to be, bro. Seems like a good way to weed out the catfisher. That's right, brother. Or the sat fishers. It doesn't matter how many sats you have. It matters how many sats you have in 50 years from now. Very, very true. I disagree with the car choice. You don't like Teslas, huh? Big jump. That is a big jump. Huge jump. 10 million to 50 million? It's only, what do you say, 1 million addresses have 50 million sats. 50 million sats, man. Scotty, again, with another 99 sats. Got a lot saved up while you weren't streaming. All right. All right, brother. I appreciate it. Wow. Thank you, man. Okay. Let's see. Am I missing anything? Yeah. Let's see.
most of those spots are already taken. People at this level think long term. They're not selling in this next bull run. They're hodling for the decade. Now moving to level 5, that's just a 2x jump from 45,000 to 90,000. Tesla to Lamborghini. The holy grail. When Lambo? Right here. Now, if you're at level 3 or 4 and you need cash without selling, that's where today's sponsor comes in. Salt Lending lets you borrow against your Bitcoin without selling it. Selling means you drop down a level from a Honda to a Vespa. Now, there's only 325,000 of these people globally. 325 Lambo. Right here, right now. There's only 325,000 of these people globally. If you lived in Chicago, there would only be 110 people in that city at your level. That's
325,000 addresses with 1 Bitcoin or 100 million Satoshis. I wonder if we have anybody here that has 1 Bitcoin. I think we do. Stoutcast had hit songs B.O.B. Beef Over Biscuits, Players Buffet, and Get Up, Get Out, and Eat Something featuring Goody Blob, he says. Huh. Stoutcast had hit songs B.O.B. Beef Over Biscuits, Players Buffet, and Get Up, Get Out, and Eat Something featuring Goody Blob. Now, these songs do sound familiar to Troll. The problem is I don't think that's the real name of the group or the song. But, I mean, if you could show me, I'd love to see it, sir. I guess he's back. Half a Bitcoin's a Bugatti, yeah. Yes, sir. A Lamborghini is 100 million sats. Wow.
to one corporate office floor. So here's the math. There's 21 million Bitcoin. There's 62 million millionaires globally. Even if every millionaire wanted a Bitcoin, they couldn't get it. There aren't enough. Most millionaires will never own 1 Bitcoin. 1 out of the 21 million, That percentage never changes. Now, moving to level 6, this is where things get interesting. You're not driving anymore, you're on the water. If this is surprising you, make sure you hit the like button and tell me what you're writing down in the comments. Share this with someone who doesn't realize just how far ahead they are. The yacht, 5 to 10 Bitcoin, that's $450,000 to $900,000 today. Generate.
Wow. 5 to 10 Bitcoin, guys. Players Buffet is good. 5 to 10 Bitcoin. Or 500 million to 1 billion Satoshis. Oh my God, guys. Wow. That is still realistic to some people that weren't in like super early. It's very rare to be that way. Because, the people that got in 2015, 2012, 13, that's, if they bought and held, that wasn't that hard for them to do that, obviously. But for people like us, it's not impossible if you had a lot of high net worth to get in at first. That is a lot of sats, ladies and gentlemen. Shook Tons is a song by famous rap Blob Deep. Shook Tons, huh? I don't think that's a song, sir. And I think Blob Deep is not a rap group. I love Bitcoin, but I want to get into it for profit taking, but Trump is ruining the Bitcoin stock market. He only values precious metals as the only way to get in. I don't know. Getting harder every day. Pause. Yes. What's up, brother? Joseph, how are you, sir? I love Bitcoin, but I want to get into it for profit taking. What kind of profit taking would you like to do, Joseph? I hope you're not talking about turning fake money into real money or turning real money into fake money. I hope you're not talking about profiting with fiat dollars or Fiat currency or USD, which stands for USD, sir. What's up, brother? Just stacking cash. Really, Joseph? For emergency money? Nah, I wouldn't do that, sir. How about your long-term savings, though? Ultimate store of value. That's right, Dean. 500 million to 1 billion cents.
Family changing wealth. You've transitioned from land to water. There's less than 350,000 of these people globally. If you lived in New York City, only about 175 people would be at your wealth. That's less than 2 subway cars. So what does this unlock? Financial independence. You're already wealthy. Bitcoin is about preserving your wealth outside the traditional system. People at this level think in decades. They're not selling at 100K. They're not selling at 500K. They're holding until Bitcoin becomes a global standard. Now, moving on to level 7, the last level. This is another 10x jump from 900,000 to 9 million. You leave the water, you're flying private. The private jet, this is 10 plus Bitcoin.
Wow. 1 billion Satoshis plus. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're trading for emergency money, you have an emergency. Yes, exactly. 1 billion sats, which is right here. According to this, is 1.3 1 million. Wait. Oh no, 131,640 plus that. Not a lot. Not a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Can you imagine having 10 full Bitcoins? There are people that have it. But not a lot.
6, the yacht, and level 7, the private jet. Now let's compare this to traditional wealth. Holding
Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I didn't have the page switch back over. Let me do it again. Sorry, guys. Thank you, Fanny. Okay, sorry about that. No, I muted the mic, but I still had the other page up. So sorry about that. You're never able to see in 10 years who had hard assets and who did not. Yes. You'll be able to see. You'll be able to see in 10 years who yes. Yep. Hey EB, what's up, bro? How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Sorry about that, guys. EB. Still rusty up here, man. LOL. Hey, how are you, man? What's your name again? Because it's showing up something different.
wallets globally that own this amount. If you lived in Los Angeles, only 25 people would be at this level. That's half an executive boardroom. So who's here? People who bought early at 100, 1,000, or 10,000, or institutions, family offices, hedge funds, or sovereign wealth funds. This unlocks influence. You're a stakeholder in Bitcoin's future. Your decisions matter. At 100 plus Bitcoin, you start to influence the market. People at this level rarely talk about holdings. They don't need the validation because they've already won. At this level, self-custody isn't optional. It's essential. If you're at any of these levels, you should be holding your Bitcoin, and links are in the description. Here's the full Bitcoin garage. Level 1 is a bicycle. Level 2 is a Vespa. Level 3, Honda Accord. Level 4, Tesla. 5, the Lambo. Level 6, the yacht, and level 7, the private jet. Now let's compare this to traditional wealth. Holding 0.00.
I actually like those rankings. Jerry, how many lies you think you'll do a week? That's a good question, Dean. I don't know, brother. I don't know. I'm going to go with the wind. Nothing's set in stone. Depends on what's going on, brother. That's a good question. Hey, finger pickers, finger pick. What's up, sir? How are you, man? Finger picked. So, we have a new pay plan for those that you missed it. As you can see with the wheel, there's some people that have stars by their name and don't have stars. You have a 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, and no stars. Doesn't mean you're not a star if you don't have a star. The people that are contributing monetarily in other ways, they're going to get a star by their name. If you're a subscriber now, you're going to get 105 sats per spin. All right, as a subscriber. And thank you so much for being a subscriber. If you're on your tier 1, meaning you donate sometimes, or you're a tier 1 $2.99 member, you get 210 sats. And if you're at the $4.99 level for the Bitcoiners for Freedom, you're in the Signal group and all this other stuff, you get 315 sats. And if you are a legend at the $7 level or different kind of legend, you get 420 sats per spin. All right. Hello, what's this? What's your name, sir? I'm a subscriber. I love the discussion. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that. Jerry's favorite show is The Jeffersons because of the theme songs, more specifically the line, quote unquote, finally got a piece of the pie. End quote. Laughing emoji. I don't think they're actually talking about a real pie, though, the troll. I think they were talking about, like, figuratively speaking, like, you got a piece of the economic pie, sir? Because they live in the deluxe apartment in the sky. I just got back from the barbers today, no doubt, bro. Joseph, would you like me to put you on the wheel? Here's my question to you, sir. Have you subscribed to the channel? Boom. Somebody did. You can use Arab as my name. No doubt, brother. Thank you. Okay, well, this right here, sir, is the wheel of Satoshi. And I spin this wheel. Do you have a Lightning wallet? Because I usually use Speed to do it. Sure, thank you. I mean, I ate pie today. Okay. That's what's up, Sat man. I did. Thank you, bro. And when we spin that wheel, we spin it every time a new block is mined, roughly every 10 minutes or so. And we do the show for an hour or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 hours sometimes. And these blocks come out roughly every 10 minutes. So we name the blocks after the last 3 numbers. So right now we're on 058. We have to spin for 057 and then 058. Whatever your tier is, whatever level you're at, that's how many Satoshis you get. And right now you at subscriber level, you get 105 sats. If you want to move up on the wheel and get more sats, then you can become a member of the channel. Tier 1 is $3 a month. You won't just get more sats on the wheel. You also get to be a part of our Bitcoiners for Freedom group. And that's a pretty good group, to be honest with you. It's a Signal group. You can come in there and chat with us and stuff like that. And it's a semi-private group. It actually is private. And there's a link down below. So once you become a member, just send me an invite and say, hey, I'm part of the Bitcoiners for Freedom. And then you also become a member of the Bitcoiners for Freedom map. All you got to do is give me your real address, your real name, your real social security number. Just give me your city and state and you'll be on here, okay? What I highly suggest people do is do the $4.99 plan. That's the best one. $7 one's good too, but whatever level you're at, it depends on what you get per spin. And they add up. Commercial break. What's up, sir? Good to have you, brother. How are you? My man, commercial break. He's back. Commercial break. Put you on here, sir. Commercial break never keeps his sats anyways. The troll has been saving these for weeks while Jerry was offline. Yes, he does. Yes, I do. Don't worry. Not that new to crypto yet. Pretty new. Okay. Cool. Commercial break. Hello. Dean says 100 sats incoming. Oh, damn. Thank you, bro. Let's see. Dean sends in 100 big ones. Boom. Thanks, Dean. Damn, brother. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you, Dean. Very much. That's a lot of sats, brother. Lauren, yep, LOL. Hey, everyone. Magic Moolah, my man. What's going on with you, bro? Good to see you. Magic Moolah. He's in the house. The fresh fries of Bel Air? Uncle Phil? Fill? I don't know about that, sir. Hey, CB. Hey there, Magic Moolah. Hi, Jerry friends. Connie, how are you? Connie's back. Good to see you, ma'am. Magic Moolah, how are you? I don't have a Lightning wallet, but I have no clue what it is. You may have to guide me on it. Okay. Joseph, what you do is go on my description and click on the Speed Wallet download. Click on that and then download that app to your phone. And then let me know when you do that. And that'll be your wallet for the channel, okay? Once you download it, and it's going to take you 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'll show you how to spin up a username. And make sure you pick a good username because this is going to be your username forever. It's almost like an email. Okay? Please and thank you. But you have subscribed, Joseph, correct? I know AA did. I got to make sure you do too, sir. Let's do a couple spins. 057. Let's see what happened. Sharon. Oh, Sharon's not here. Sharon's not here. I put her on the wheel. I kept her on from the last time, but she's not here yet. BTC Bug is in the house. What's up, sir? How are you? Connie, hello. Hey, peeps. Hey, brother. Good to see you, BTC Bug. Hello. Let's do it again. Flip's the winner. Good job, Flip. Great job.
I'm Flipper. This is Old Slip. And I just want to say good morning to all of you and have a great day and keep on stacking those sats. Buckaroo salute.
Woo!
Flip. Game over. Flip. Flipper. 420 for Flipper. Trent 145. Oh, you know what? That was 058. Never mind. No, Trent won 420. Yep, 420. Okay. Yes. Let me know when you got it, brother, and I'll show you how to spin up your address, okay? Flipper, congratulations, honey. 058. Sonny, if he's still here. I have. Oh my, the cell service is terrible. Oh man. Okay. Send me your address, brother. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, honey. What's up, my fellow insect grasshopper? Good game, Sonny. Yep. Look at this, Jenny. Jenny legendary. Jenny sends a Jenny's app. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Jenny. Appreciate that. All right. Next sword just suited. Sonny's a winner. It's 210 for Sonny. Thank you, Sonny. Jenny legendary. Jenny, I had you on the wheel the whole time, too. Good game, Sonny. Jenny, hi. Hey, Jenny. She's here, guys. Just when I was thinking about ending the show. Hiya, peeps. Hey, Jenny. How you doing, honey? We love you, Jen. Jenny, we got a new pay scale. Look at this. You don't have to. You got a pay raise, man. 105 sats per subscriber. Tier 1, which is the $2.99 plan, you get 210. The middle plan, 2 stars, $4.99 plan, you get 315. And the legend plan, which is you get 420 per spin now, Jenny. Not that you probably cared about that, but I have an old phone. It's a dinosaur. I was stuck in buffering. I probably will have to do this at home. Okay, bro. Let me know. Hey, Jenny. I have an iPhone 7 Plus and it's very slow and buggy. Haven't been able to get new software updates lately. Okay, man. I got you, brother. Welcome to the channel, man. It's only a raise if I win. Y'all go to bed. Show's over. Jen wins all. Yes, Jenny. That's right, Jenny. Jenny, welcome back. Welcome back. Jenny's so funny. All right, let's do a couple spins here. 059. Let's get it. E-Bizzle. EB, I got some good news and bad news for you, brother. Good news is you won. The bad news is you're getting 105, which is not bad news. But you got 105, bro. Which is good. LMAO. Nico over here begging for my dinner like he didn't eat earlier. Oh, wow. I do the same thing. Are you done with that? Good game, EB. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. It's okay. I'll sub on payday. Okay. Appreciate that, EB. Jen is our only 5-star general. That's right. EB. EB, thanks, bro. Appreciate that, man. 060. Flipper again. Oh, I didn't freaking flip it over. Sorry, it was Flipper. I didn't flip it back. Sorry, guys. Edward says, I want 420. Okay. Well, bro, to get 420, you gotta be up here. The $7 a month legendary status. You gotta put some serious work in to get 420, bro. But it's something, ain't that right, Jerry? Corey, what's up, my boy? Corey, how are you, man? Good to see you, sir. My man, Corey. Corey, we got a new pace tier, man. Just to let you know. Corey, good to see you, brother. Corey got sats. Got sats. So the new pay scale, sir, is all subscribers get 105 sats per spin. Corey, if you are a one first level 299 member, you get 210. If you're the 499, you get 315. And if you're the legend $7 a month, you get 420.
I'm Flipper, this is Old Slip, and I just want to say good morning to all of you, and have a great day, and keep on stacking those sats. Buckaroo salute.
Woo!
Lover. I'm on it. Okay, bro. I appreciate it, man. Good game, Flipper. Hi, Lauren. Flipper. Hi, Connie. Corey. Hiya, Dollar General. Hey, Aunt. Thank God I don't have to be a subscriber. Oh, you don't, Jenny. You sure don't. Uh-oh. Here's, oh, look at this. Trent says 1,234, Jenny. And he says, my number. Trent says, thank you, Trent. Thank you. He matched you. Jenny? Thank you so much, Trent. And then Scotty sends in 99 cents. He says, hey, Jerry, I have a change of plans and got to run. It was good to see the stream back. No doubt, man. Scotty, thank you so much for all the freaking donations, bro. I appreciate that. Hey there, Corey. Hey, buddy, Corey. Here we go, poking the bear. Yeah, I know. Hi, Vinger Vic. No doubt, man. No doubt. Hey, Scotty, too high. Let me take Scotty off the wheel. My man, Scotty. All right, so Flipper got 060. Let's see who gets 061. Jenny. Joy for the score. Hey, Corey. Hi, Fanny. All right, now listen. With these new rules, you got to be here to win this, Jor. I know you're here, brother. I'm not saying you're not here. Trent, Jenny says, here you go. This is my number, she says. 1858, sir. Jenny, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hey, my favorite Democrat, Jor. Yes. What? Wait, Trent, I thought that was Jen's number. I know, right? And now Jenny took Trent's number. Now what they're going to do? Thank you so much, Jenny and Trent. I appreciate it. Jor. What am I going to do with Jor here? Okay, let's see how the Bitcoin numbers compare to the Fiat numbers in the Fiat world.
Yacht and level 7, the private jet. Now let's compare this to traditional wealth. Holding 0.001 or 100,000 sats, just $90 today, is like having $1,000 in your savings account. You're in the game. Having 0.01 Bitcoin is equivalent to a top 5% net worth. That's about $500,000 in assets, but you did it with just $900. Then for 0.1 Bitcoin, that's like being in the top 1% globally, about 1.5 million in assets, but you did it with just $9,000. Half a Bitcoin or $45,000 today, that's like being a multi-millionaire with $3 to $5 million in assets. One Bitcoin is like being in the top 0.1% of wealth, about $10 million net worth equivalent. 5 to 10 Bitcoin, that's like being ultra wealthy in the $30 to $50 million worth of assets. 10 Bitcoin, that's like being in billionaire level scarcity. Here's the kicker. Traditional wealth takes decades. Grinding careers, building businesses, climbing the property ladder, legacy financial systems, or inheriting. Bitcoin offers another path. Not easy, but with time, discipline, and long-term thinking, anyone can climb the ladder. No trusts, no banks, no permission, no existing wealth required. The door is still open, but not for long. In 2017, 0.1 Bitcoin cost $1,000. Today, it costs nearly $9,000. In 2030, it may be $50,000. The bar is still relatively low, but as adoption grows and supply tightens, these tiers become harder to reach. One day, owning 0.01 Bitcoin could be like buying a Manhattan apartment in the 1960s. A decision that seems small now can be legendary later. Most people won't recognize this opportunity until it's gone. But if you're watching this, you get it. You're early, you're rare. You're playing a different wealth game. So what are you riding right now? And what are you aiming for? Did you realize how rare your Bitcoin stack is? Let me know in the comments. I love reading them all. If this video helped you,
I love stuff like that, man. I absolutely love that. It's just, I don't know, my nerdy number in my head goes off, man. Love it. Good one, Jenny. Haha, Trent. Wait, then that beat me being the highest donation. Yes, it did. Yes, Jenny has the highest donation so far. But thank you too, Fanny. I appreciate it. Oh, dang. I got to get to a Satoshi millionaire. The lowest 5% is for the birds. Yeah. I mean, listen, you got 1 million sats you're cooking, though. You know what I mean? So the 3 highest zaps so far are Jenny's number 1, Fanny and Backpacker's number 2, and Trent's number 3, and then Jenny's number 3 as well. So thank you guys so much. And then, of course, Scotty. He's got 99 sats a bunch of times. So he's actually up there too. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Fanny Backer, fires, yes. Congratulations, George. George, that's 420 for you, brother. Shooting for 2,740 sats per day equals 1,365 days. Yep, that's what it is. Absolutely, Grasshopper. It's a good way to do that math, too. Yep, I love that. Love that. Jerry, can I be promoted to tier 1? I don't contribute with Fiat, but I zap regularly and have been part of the community for a while. I don't mind what you do at the end of the day. It's all love. Yes, you can, Dean. You sure can. Absolutely. There you go, buddy. There you go. You are promoted. See? You asked and you shall receive. Did you win yet? No, you didn't. Okay. No problem, brother. Thank you for that zap, too. That's a good time to ask, too, right after you send a zap. Jerry, from your boy Dean. No doubt, brother. No doubt. Trent, how cute you're number 3. They making fun of you, Trent. Jordan, my favorite Democrat is back. Yes. I don't think Trent's going to take that lying down. I didn't think so. Well, Trent says, I will not be outdone. Oh, Trent, Jenny, and Fanny. Trent sent 1907. And he says the year Jen State joined the Union in Oklahoma. I knew he was up to something. He was nice and quiet back there. 1907. Wow. Thank you so much. That's when Oklahoma joined our union. So thank you so much, Trent. Trent is now number 1. Appreciate it. Dean, how's the family? You're the manager. I wish to see you one day, bro. I'll be coming to the States. Mark my words. No doubt, bro. I ain't hard to find, man. Of course. Absolutely, Dean. They say a closed mouth don't get fed, man. Appreciate you. So Trent's number 1. He's got 1907, which is right behind. Oh, gosh. Never mind. Yeah. Jenny says, well, I don't want to play these games anymore. Let's just knock this out the way, guys. Damn, Jenny. Jenny, you didn't even get your pay raise yet. And you're already doing this? Sheesh. Jenny, that helps with the payroll a little bit. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. You guys are going to get me to come back. Make a comeback, huh? I mean, damn. Wow, guys. I guess I'm coming back. I'll be back tomorrow. I mean, we'll do this day by day, guys. We will do this day by day. My goodness, man. Holy shit. Thank you, Jenny. And thank you, Trent and Fanny. I appreciate you guys. It's crazy, man. 2025, the year I beat you and took second, Fanny says. Yes. This is fake news that I haven't known. TikTok and Instagram. Yes, exactly. Wow. We all know Trent can't count, so we know what's next. Oh, wow. Wow. Damn. Thank you, sir. This is why he's a legend. This is why this man's a legend. 8,888. Now, guys, listen. He's very humble. This is Jor, by the way. And he says, glad to have you back, brother. But we're missing the point that it's Jor's birthday today. I'm about 88% sure that's his birthday. And he sends me 8,888 sats. So if it's Jor's birthday, we need to do something for Jor. Because Jor is he's 38 today, if that's the case. And I do remember him saying his birthday is December. And I do remember him saying that he was born on the 8th. And obviously he was born 1988. Right? So is he 38 or 37? Hold on. Hold on. 2025 minus 1988. He's 37 today. Damn, you're young, Jor. Shit. Jor, you are young as shit, bro. Closed mouth, don't get fed. Food for thought. Yes, exactly. Jen looking to shut this down. Fanny, thank you. Everyone is so good. Good to hear, Dean. Hey, will I move up 2 stars if I do a monthly sub? Yes, I got you at 1 now. 1 star. So it's usually $7 to get to 420. Grasshopper. We can talk about that though. We can talk about that. What? Happy birthday, Joe. Yeah. Yes. Yes. 1 Saturday time. 37. Yes. All right. So we got to do something for Jor, guys. We got to do something for Jor for the score, man. What do you guys want to do for Jor? Jen, I'm glad those counting lessons paid. 37. Wow. Jor, happy birthday, bro. Jor is an undercover American. Yes. We'll happy birthday, but according to Rumble, it's Arnie's birthday. Oh, wow. Happy birthday, Jor. Hold on 1 second. Wow, what a voice. Happy birthday, Jor. It is Arnie's birthday today. Yes, I happen to share a birthday with him. Oh my gosh. You know Grasshopper is about that 420. I know. I got to figure out how to get her on there though. Pause. No. Just keep the show going as usual. Okay. Yes, I am, Backpacker. Yes, 37. I'm the same way, Jor. I'm the same way, bro. I'm so glad your dad decided not to. Oh my gosh, bro. Me too, Fanny. I'm very glad of that. The world is glad of that. Fanny, thanks everyone. No doubt. Good on you, Jor. Have a good one. We got to do something to Jor, man. You know, Jenny LMAO. Yes. Happy birthday, Jor. Give Jen the sats if I win any. Okay. Cool. Amen, Fanny. Yes. Jor almost had me. Yeah, Jor, you like me, man. I don't really make them. To be honest, with guys concerned, I don't really make. When it's a guy's birthday, we don't care about that kind of shit. Birthdays are for girls and kids, for women and kids. You know what I mean? Hold on. Everybody wants to call me, talk to me right now. Yes. Jor was a fast swimmer. We're all fast swimmers. Jor, I'm glad my mom didn't. Oh, thanks. No, we don't. Just another day. Arnie had a great day though. Good. Yeah, it's just another day for us, man. We don't get nothing. Men don't. We don't get no love, man. You know what I mean? Life is good and it's only going to get better. Know thyself. Yes, that's right. But Jordan, we do love you, man. Like all jokes aside, bro. You're the man, and we appreciate you every day, man. You know what I mean? He almost got me. And you're doing your thing, man. You know, you're great guy, great Bitcoin educator. You know, I know it's not I'm not gonna say it's rough there for you in Canada because I know you don't really give a shit about the politics and all that other stuff. But what you're doing for the community, man, is gonna be remembered for a long time, brother. Seriously, the shit you're doing. I love that new series you got, man. The 88s. Is it 88 lessons? I love that, man. So freaking cool, man. And I appreciate you always supporting me, man, and always having my back. Me and Jor had a real good time in Vegas, man. I can't wait to see him again. I can't wait to see all you guys, but Jor in particular. Jor's got a big group over there in the Living in the Future group, and I can't wait to Vegas. April's going to be something else, man. We're gonna do something big. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something, and it's gonna be crazy. Jor, you're definitely coming to my house, though. Okay, you're gonna come visit my house because you haven't been here. You didn't come here the last time. I got to bring you to my house at least once. You know what I mean? 'Cause I got a surprise for you over here, bro. Pause. So, well, happy birthday, man. We love you, bro. We love you, man. Remember, George deals with most of us on a regular basis. Yes, he does. And George is, I'm telling you, man, I am telling you this right now. George is a funny ass dude. Like, George has got that dry humor, man. You know what I mean? George is a wild boy, too. George is not, he's a wild boy, man. That's all I'm going to say about that. In a good way, not a bad way. Not a bad way. Let's see what we're doing here. No blocks came out. Okay. Well, that's it. Pretty much it for the Bitcoin news, guys. You know what I mean? So we're all caught up with the spins. I mean, Trump is really can't wait to meet Joe in April, no doubt. Much love to you, Joe. Yeah. So we know what Trump's doing. Trump is winning on all levels. This man is killing it. And he had some meetings today. He was talking. I want you to hear a couple things he had to say today. Talking about Chuck Grassley. I want you to hear this. Check it out.
Slip thing that's horrible. It's a horrible thing. It makes slip
down as U.S.
Let's read this first. Breaking: President Trump rips the Senate GOP and Chuck Grassley for letting Democrats obstruct his appointment of U.S. Attorney Alina Habba and others. This is what I tell you guys. Just because somebody says they're a Republican doesn't mean they're America first. Trump is not a Republican. Okay? He's not. 7 U.S. attorneys will have to quit soon because the GOP is doing nothing because the Republican Party is weak. If I put up George Washington in Virginia, where you have Dem senators, they won't approve him. This gentleman's agreement, blue slip, has lasted too long. It means you can't appoint a GOP U.S. attorney. Again, because they don't want Trump's agenda to go. This is what I was talking about in the beginning of the show with the Jeffersonian Republicans. You know what I mean? So let's take a look to see what he has to say.
Attorney for the District of New Jersey after the courts disqualified her. Do you have any comment on that?
Well, she's not disqualified. You've got a blue slip thing that's horrible. It's a horrible thing. It makes it impossible to appoint a judge or a U.S. attorney, and it's a shame. And the Republicans should be ashamed of themselves that they allow this to go on, because I can't appoint a U.S. attorney that's not a Democrat, because they put a block on it. So if you appoint in Virginia or in New Jersey or in California a U.S. attorney or a judge, I mean, a judge situation is ridiculous. The only people that you can get by are Democrats.
What he's saying is basically is this, and I was saying this in the beginning of the show. The reason why Trump keep getting stopped from all of his executive orders or executive powers by Congress passing it down to these woke ass activist judges is because it's simple. They don't want Trump's agenda to be passed. They don't want to lose their power and control. All they're doing is bitching about Trump. That's it. They have no plan. They have no strategy. They have no policies. You know who they are. And their job is to throw a hissy fit and talk about where he's taking our democracy away. Really? Trump is taking your democracy away. Well, the last time I checked, he won the election, and every single thing that he's not only trying to pass, but using his own power for through the executive branch, you're trying to stop it with these woke ass activist judges. And not only did Trump win the White House, but we kept the House and we got the Senate. So, and I'm not talking about Republicans, I'm talking about America First MAGA, and there are some swamp creature Republicans in there, some rhinos. So they have full power. So instead of going, you know what, let's work with Trump a little bit, they are going 100% against him no matter what. Can you imagine being a party that you don't stand for anything and all common sense things do that Trump tries to pass, you go against it no matter what it is? These people are trying to defend narco drug dealers on boats, saying that Trump was a murderer. Well, really, why don't you say something about President Obama when he did it, when he killed American citizens? You never say anything about that. Again, this is the Monroe Doctrine, ladies and gentlemen. He's exercising the Monroe Doctrine, which is the Western Hemisphere. We're not talking about China and all this other shit. We're talking about the Western Hemisphere in our area. Of course we want Venezuela to have a regime change. Of course we want Venezuela to be our allies and have a real leader in there and not one that's installed and that's a dictator, a fascist, and a socialist. Of course we do. They have the most oil in the ground verified. So of course we want them to be okay and not sending us drugs and stuff like that. Now, should he come out and say that he wants a regime change? I don't know, but I don't care. And this is what I was talking about in the beginning of the show, and I'm going to rant a little bit here, so listen up. Thomas Jefferson, and I said this in the beginning, Thomas Jefferson, and I'm not saying Trump is going to do this, but Thomas Jefferson said, you know what? I'm going to make the Louisiana Purchase, and I'm going to go around Congress. Now, he doesn't have to go around Congress, Trump, because he has Congress right now, the House and the Senate, but he did that. Thomas Jefferson. Now, objectively speaking, am I mad about that? Do I think that was a good idea? Absolutely. I want my president to have some executive powers and sometimes, again, not overreach his powers, but I don't know. I think Biden overreached his powers by letting all these illegal immigrants in and giving federal money to illegal immigrants. I think he did that. I think that was an overreach. But nobody bitched about Biden letting not only these illegal immigrants in, but us, the taxpayer on the federal level, paying for them. Nobody bitched about it. But now that we have all these illegals in here in the country, now you're bitching at the man for getting them out? Again, man, if you are one of these people that get emotional when you see one of these stories that somebody got, taken out of the country or, whatever, I'm sorry, I'm just not buying it. If you're here illegally, you have to go. You have to go. But what do Democrats do? They pull on your heartstrings and they think you are stupid. That's what they think. Hold on, sorry, I'm not looking at the comments. We need to vote in the midterm, guys. It's so damn important. Absolutely, bro. Getting to the best part of the show. They say if Trump wants it, you are against it. Yeah. Going to be a great time, backpacker. It's Trump derangement syndrome. Absolutely, Dean. Absolutely, bro. Blunt man, what's up, bro? What's up, fam? I just about to make Christmas cookies with my little ones. Wanted to stop in real quick and say hello because I saw you're alive. Hope everyone is well. Good to see you, man. Steven, you want me to put you on the wheel, bro? You're not black if you don't vote for me. Sleepy Joe Biden. Exactly, bro. Blunt man, hello. The original Sleepy Joe was savage, yes. Sleepy version 1. TDS is an absolutely real thing as well, yes. God, I missed the rants. Oh, I gotta chill, man, because my blood pressure. But again, if you know, obviously we're all biased and we're all, you know, subjective and stuff like that. Oh, Jenny's messing with you, Jor. Jenny's messing with you. But we got to look at things logically here. And again, today, in today's world, in 2025, 2026, today, if you're a conservative, you have common sense. You don't think emotionally, you don't think irrationally, you don't think with you know, you got to think with logic. Double up on those blood pressure pills. Rant your ass off. No will, just swinging in. Hello and goodbye. Okay, Stephen, appreciate you, bro. Thank you, Backpacker. I appreciate that, man. I mean, you'll see is going to get a message. Yeah. So again, they're going against everything Trump does and his whole agenda. Can you imagine? I mean, just look at the news coverage of Donald Trump. Just look at the difference between the news coverages. Can you imagine? I'm not saying they have to be biased towards Trump like they were with Biden and Kamala. Just call it evenly. If they called it evenly, I mean, think about how these news outlets have sold their souls. You have sold your souls because you are literally sticking up for criminals. You think I feel sorry when they blow up a drug boat? Fuck no, I don't feel sorry for these people. And now you're telling the military before that to disobey Trump's orders? And what they're doing in Minnesota? Listen, man. Listen, this is why I talk about the Republican Party being weak. If we know all this stuff is happening, we know all these things are happening in Minnesota and California, the waste, fraud, and abuse all over the country, the 21 or 22 states that are not bringing in their numbers for their SNAP benefits, because again, they're waste, fraud, and abuse. They're overspending on the federal level. Again, they get the money from the federal government. That's where SNAP benefits come from. So you're biting the hand that feeds you. At least with Mom Kami, at least he went up there bending the knee to Trump. He says, look, I don't like Trump, but I need this money. And then you got the governor of Maryland, and all these blue governors are not working with the federal government. You need the money, idiots. So you're gonna bite the hand that feeds you. You're gonna talk shit to the man that's not only giving you the money, but saying, hey, we need to check out your books because we don't believe what you're giving out. We believe you're wasting it, and it's fraud, and there's a lot of abuse. Oh, no, Trump's evil. Trump's a racist. That's why he don't want you to have your food stamps. And people fall for it. Hook, line, and fucking sinker. This is why we got to talk to these people, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? I can't figure out why YouTube hates me and keeps stunting my growth. Proceeds to do a 2-hour live stream saying all the things we shouldn't. Yes. I know, man. I know. Who here thinks Bitcoin isn't political? That's a good question. Joy, we love YouTube algorithm boost. Jerry and Joy every day. I know, right? I know. Well, you're growing, bro. I'm not. Pause. But that's the problem, right? These people are low-hanging fruit, most people in America, because they don't know what's going on here. They have no idea. They have no clue what goes on the federal level. This is why I tell you guys to make sure you understand who's governing you. How are you going to know what's going on? How are you going to teach these people if you don't know what's going on? Right? If you want a strategic Bitcoin reserve in your town, talk to your mayor's office. You know, it ain't about the red or blue states. It's about the red or blue state. I mean, about the red or blue city or state or town or county or whatever. The lawmakers. I'm from Somalia. And again, if these people that fall for, Trump saying, he hates Somalians, he's racist. He's saying all Somalians are bad. No, he's not. He's saying most of the people that are doing the fraud in Minnesota happen to be, a large percentage of them happen to be Somalian. So when is Ilhan Omar, when is she going to get arrested? I'm not talking about kicked out of the country or kicked out of Congress. That's the minimum. We need to arrest this woman. or give it a choice. Listen, we can arrest you or we can ban you from the country forever. Which one you want to do? That's what they need to do with Ilhan Omar. And when we're going to, and again, I'm all for the judicial process, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying they're guilty before innocent. I'm not saying that. Okay, you are innocent before guilty. You're innocent until proven guilty. Okay, I'm all for that. But again, stop doing the talking. Stop doing the, oh, let's come to Congress, yell at you for 2 hours, and then give you a strongly worded letter, and then give you a slap on the wrist, say don't do it again. You think the Democrats are going to do that to you when they get power? Not only will these people put you in jail, they will have you killed. Figuratively speaking, you two. Trump's a racist. I've been stuck for 6 months now. Oh, wow. That's not good, bro. George loves Fiat algorithm boost. Right? These people on the other side, if you like Trump, they hate you. Do you know that? They hate you. But then as soon as they play stupid games and win stupid prizes, they want to act like the victim. Deservedly so. I know the game and rules, but refuse to obey. I'm not going to obey, man. I'm just not going to do it, bro. I would never, ever, ever get up here and tell you no damn lie to get some more views. I don't care about that. This is why we all need to work together. It ain't about me. It's about the message, right? But if you're on my channel and you're watching my show every day, you will know what's going on in the world with politics and Bitcoin and how they come together and how important the midterms are. We cannot let the Democrats or the demon rats win the midterms. We can't. Why? It's very simple. It's simple as this. If you understand how Congress works, it starts at the House, which is the people's house. There's 435 representatives all over the country in 50 states. Each district has a representative. Find out who your representative is, by the way, in Congress, right? And know who they are because they represent you. You're their constituent. That's number one. Number two, when we pass laws, not executive orders, but laws, meaning if we lose power in 2028 or 2032, our laws will go up. There's three things that we don't want to happen. Okay, if the Democrats take over or win the House, number one is it goes to House, the Senate, and Donald Trump. Meaning the law gets passed, a bill gets passed in the House. If the Democrats are the majority and Hakeem Jeffries is the majority leader. Do you know who Hakeem Jeffries is? I think you do. You know who Hakeem Jeffries is. Blink quick and you see Obama. Discount Obama. Timu Obama. Blue Light Special Obama. No swag Obama. No Rizno Obama. That guy. That guy is soulless and evil. If they win and get the majority, no bills are going to be passed in the House. Up to the Senate and up to President Trump. It doesn't matter if Trump is the president. Because remember, he's a king, remember? He's not. So you need the two branches of Congress to work together to bring the bill up or the law up to him, or the bill up so he can get it into law. Okay? That's number one. So none of our stuff will be passed, the stuff that we voted for Trump. None of it. Number two, they are going to keep him fighting because they're going to try to impeach him. They will impeach him. And that's all they're going to do. And we're not going to get any of our agenda done. You mark my words, man. I'm telling you this. And number three, as Bitcoiners, because we're Bitcoiners, and I know some of you guys are going to say you don't care about this, but it's true. The Strategic Bitcoin Reserve that we have, the SBR, and the new Bitcoin Act that Cynthia Lummis is, I don't know what they're doing. You know, when we're supposed to buy 200,000 Bitcoin a year for 5 years and hold it for 20. Do you think that's going to be passed by Democrats, by demon rats? No, it's not. Now, some of you might say, well, Jerry, who cares? We don't want a Bitcoin strategic reserve. You sure about that? You sure about that? Now, short term, you might not want one because why? Because we don't want the price to go up and all that other stuff. I get it. I understand that. But if you want adoption, Bitcoin adoption, you want America to hold Bitcoin. with and in conjunction with a Bitcoin-friendly administration. So when people tell me, oh, it doesn't matter who you vote for, really? Why do you think all these companies left America when Biden and Kamala was in office? Why do you think Trump let off homeboy from Binance? CZ or whatever his name is. Why do you think Wallet of Satoshi is back right now in America? Why do you think Phoenix Wallet left? What's some other people? Samurai Wallet? Again, man, it's like when Bitcoiners tell me that this stuff doesn't matter, it's like a Democrat with TDS to me. It's like, bro, what are you talking about? Of course it matters. Trump stopped the bleeding in America. He said, hey, we're not selling any more Bitcoin. That's important, ladies and gentlemen. Do you remember at the end of Biden's term when he wanted to sell all that Bitcoin? You remember that? Now, again, that would have been good short term. The market would have been flooded. We'd have got low prices, cool. But guess who would have picked it up? BlackRock and the rest of them. I'm telling you, man, with a Bitcoin-friendly, this is important, the Bitcoin-friendly administration, we want America to have Bitcoin. We want that. Now, again, we want the MAGA party, the conservative America First coalition, to take over not only the Republican rhino aspect of the political realm, but we want them to change the Democrat Party, like I talked about in the beginning of this video. If you look at Thomas Jefferson, because again, the Jeffersonian Republicans, aka the Democratic Republicans in the future, in the first parties, when Jefferson became the third president, he's the second vice president. He was for a smaller government. Okay, now again, he was a walking contradiction when he did the Louisiana Purchase, but again, that was a wise move. He had to use his powers to do that. But again, he shut out the Federalists back then, because Federalists are big government. They're kind of like the Democrats today, not exactly the same. Look it up: Federalists, anti-Federalists. Jefferson was an anti-Federalist. He was a Democratic Republican. He shut them out for 24 years. Now, what did that do for 24 years? It made the Federalist Party go, you know what? I got to be a little bit more, I can't be so crazy with this stuff. Okay? I can't be so big government. I got to meet somewhere in the middle. And that's when John Quincy Adams, a.k.a. John Adams' son, became the 6th president and said, okay, we can do that now. I'll be a little bit more moderate. That's what we need to do to the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party has gone too fucking nuts, man. They're nuts, these people. And you know they are. So we're going to knock a lot of birds with one stone. But Bitcoiners, do not be an ostrich and keep your head in the sand and say, oh, that doesn't matter. Bitcoin's the only thing that matters. No, it doesn't. Not right now. You remember when Satoshi Nakamoto told, who was it, with the WikiLeaks stuff? When they're like, hey, let's send the money to homeboy from WikiLeaks. What's my man's name? And Satoshi's like, no, man, it's too early for that. They'll shut us down. I'm not saying Bitcoin's going to get shut down. I'm not saying that. We're nowhere near that. But as far as adoption's concerned, that's what we're worried about, ladies and gentlemen. We have to have a MAGA Bitcoin first administration in office and in power. We have to have power and control in a good way. I don't mean in a bad way. Because in your household, you have power and control. That doesn't mean you're a dictator and you're a bad person. Power and control is not a bad thing. It is when the far left Democrats have power and control because they hate this country. They hate Bitcoin, and most importantly, they hate you. Don't ever get that twisted, man. So don't give me this Bitcoin is on its own and it works on its own. The whole Bitcoin market and ecosystem is based on the political situation, political decisions, and the money printer, and the market, and market sentiment, and these liars at the lamestream media. So, guys, if you're one of those people, please do you and your family a favor and everybody a favor and get your head out of your ass, man. With all due respect, don't be one of those people, man. Because it all goes together. If I started with me, it all started with me during COVID. I don't comply. Exactly. Bitcoiners don't effing obey First of all. Secondly, me being MAGA, I also don't obey. F these people, bro. They hate the country. They cry about everything and have purple hair. What the fuck? Corruption, yes. Democrats are 80% on poly market right now. LOL. Yes, they are. And the reason being, George, is simple. The incumbent party, the power party of the 4-year presidential winner, normally the other side, the next 2 years in the midterms win. Why? Because they're pissed off that the other side won, and they're more motivated to go out there and vote. We need to get out here and not only, how can I say this? Not only fight against these people, but we have to pat Trump on the back and say, hey, we got your back, man. Thank you so much for doing everything you did for us. This is what we voted for. We cannot let these lunatics in office, man. We can't. I'm going to throw down a big bet against it. Someone trying to sway perception. Yes, that's a good idea. Jerry, remember Bitcoin isn't political. Then we wonder, why is everyone against us? Why are they doing this? You should have voted your ass off when you had the opportunity. It's political. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Of course we do. Yes, America, go forth and conquer. Yep, that's right, Dean. Speaking of midterms, my board of elections offered me a placement back this year as an election judge again today. Really? Wow. Trump Jr. doing great for this. Yes, he is. I love Trump Jr., man. We all know Peter Thiel is the one because of whom Trump has been supporting crypto. Whoever he has been doing it, just know Trump has been just a puppet. I don't know about that. There's MAGA Bitcoiners and Democrat Bitcoiners. Oh, yeah, it's a thing. That's for sure. Yeah. Yes. Get your head out of your ass. For every political rant, everyone gets the equivalent in sass to whatever Jerry's blood pressure is in. Yeah, that's a lot. That's very high. It's the first global free market. Yep. That's right, Dean. So basically, sorry to interrupt this, but basically he's sick and tired of these judges, these woke activist judges, that every time he makes a decision, executively speaking, in his power, they keep trying to stop him.
Ridiculous. The only people that you can get by are Democrats, because they will put a hold on it. If I put up George Washington and Abraham Lincoln to be U.S. attorney in New Jersey, or to be U.S. attorney in Virginia, we have Democrat senators, they will not approve them. And this is a gentleman's agreement that's lasted for too long. And it doesn't make it, especially in light of what's going on today. It means you can't appoint a Republican U.S. attorney. And we don't play the same game with them, but they do. And I hope that somebody speaks to Senator Grassley about doing something about the blue slip, because I'm telling you, John, I put up great people, top people, highest education, the best lawyers to be like U.S. attorney, and both senators. It only takes one, but if they're Democrat senators, they say we're not going to approve it. I had a couple of them say, "Why don't you appoint Democrats?" All because Senator Grassley, with his blue slip stuff, will not let anybody go by. By the way, the Democrats have violated the blue slip provision on numerous occasions, but we don't do it. And what it means is, I guess I just have to keep appointing people for 3 months and then just appoint another one. And it's a very sad situation. We're losing a lot of great people. We have about 7 U.S. attorneys who are not going to be able to keep their jobs much longer because of the blue slip. Because I think I know why they did that, to protect their ass. Okay, that's why they did that. But it should be done away with. I want to be able to appoint the most highly educated, the most respected people. They can't keep their jobs because of the blue slips. Terrible.
It's a power struggle. And again, can I be mad at the Democrats for doing it? They're trying to keep power. They don't agree with anything Trump has to say. So when I hear people saying Trump is a puppet and he's part of the deep state and this, that, and third, I'm just like, bro, he's an oligarch. He's part of the elite. I'm like, you haven't been paying attention, man. You know what I mean? You can take me off the wheel. Thanks, guys. See you. Okay, Dean. Guys, I have to go to sleep, but y'all have a wonderful day ahead. No doubt, bro. Yeah, I'm about to do the final spins, and then we're going to do the all or nothing game. Thanks, Dean. I appreciate you, bro, for the donation too, man. It was a big donation, man. Let's do these last spins and see what's up. Sorry about the rant, guys. 068. Oh, we got a lot of spins. All right. We're at 061. We got to do up to 068. All right. Let's do 062. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate it. New school employee got caught. Lauren. News. A school employee got caught secretly mining Bitcoin in a crawl space under a Massachusetts high school. Using the school's electricity, police found coolers filled with computers and estimate they used about 17,500 power before it was unplugged. Wild. Wow. I think I heard something about that. Nice. Thank you. No doubt, Lauren. Lauren, you got, what is it? 315. Yep. Congratulations, Lauren. 063. Finger pick. Congratulations, sir. So Trump came out today with a $12 billion farmers aid package. Amid ongoing trade tensions with China, President Trump announced one-time payment targeting row crop farmers, especially soybean producers hit by tariffs. So all the ones that are hit by the tariffs, he's offering them $12 billion to farmers. The White House emphasizes China's commitment to buy $40 billion in U.S. soybeans, but critics argue it's a short-term fix for self-inflicted damage. That's the Democrats. Supreme Court appears poised to expand Trump's firing powers, so it looks like they're going to vote for him. Could you imagine, guys, if we didn't have a conservative Supreme Court? We would be effed, man. Okay, finger pick, just to let you know, brother, we got a new pay scale. So you're a subscriber, you're going to get 105 now. Okay, if you want to move up in the pay, become a member. Level 1 would get you 210 sets. Level 2 will get you 315, and Legend will get you 420s. But right now, you're at 105, brother. Thank you, finger. Pause. Congratulations, bro. 064. Farmers are so damn important. Absolutely, bro. Vic shoots. Look at that. Vic with another 210. Congratulations. Congratulations, my brother. Supreme Court appears poised to expand Trump's firing powers and arguments for Trump v. Slaughter. Justices seemed open to letting presidents remove independent agency officials like FTC commissioners more easily, potentially upending protections against executive overreach. This could affect multiple federal bodies, which would be good. SCOTUS also to hear challenge to birthright citizenship. That's a good one. Where basically with the anchor babies are concerned, where the Democrats are because reason why they want illegal immigrants because they want voters. That's why. Good game, Vic. Lots of pauses tonight. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Can't say man and finger at the same time. It doesn't have a good ring to it. 065. I appreciate you guys being here. Jeez, it's almost 3 hours. Trey Day, is he still here? Trey Day still here, though. So, U.S. election and internal party drama, MAGA infighting. Marjorie Taylor Greene claims GOP revolt against Trump. Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene alleged a quote-unquote massive revolt within the party, criticizing Trump as not truly America first amid rumors of disloyalty. Marjorie Taylor Greene is starting to get on my nerves now. I used to like Marjorie Taylor Greene, but again, when she voted for that omnibus bill in 2022, and then she started getting with that snake Kevin McCarthy, I can't mess with her, man. And now she's going against Trump. I don't like that, man. Chrissy known firing rumors over alleged romance. Whispers of a secret romance sparked chaos in Trump's team with the White House, denying any imminent dismissal of the South Dakota governor from her role. Wow. I didn't even hear about that. Indiana Senate takes up redistricting bill amid Trump's push for GOP favorable map. State lawmakers debate change that could influence 2026 House control. Oh boy. Wow. No doubt. All right, looks like Trey left, man. Let me spin it. Let me do 066. And let's see if Trey shows up for 065. If not, we'll go back. And we'll do the all or nothing game. Draw for the score. York, another 420. Gives me 8,888 on his birthday. Crazy. Trading. Okay. Let's go back to 065, Jenny. See who can win that. How you guys liking these new pay scales, by the way? Anonymous.
Yeah,
that's my boy.
Sorry,
guys.
He's so much bigger than that now. Good game, Jar. Good game, Anonymous. Anonymous. He is so much freaking bigger than that. Seriously, pause. He's bigger. I mean, he's whacking. Woo. Yep. How you guys liking this new format? You guys like it? Anonymous 420 067. Let me know if you guys like this new one, or we can just go back to the old one. Let me know. Go back to 100 sats for everybody. Let me know. 067. Finger pick. Love it. Okay, thank you, bro. Finger picked. 67. Yes. Jay Remmer. Everybody loves that 6-7. Payment received. Uh-oh. Woohoo, still going. I might have a chance. Yeah, Scotty, let me put you back on the wheel, bro. Put my man Scotty back on the wheel. Scotty 99. Who won that? Finger picked. Raising Canes. Good game, Finger. Anonymous. Thank you, no doubt. 89. 89. 89. Oh, 6-7, 8-9. That like button is working well tonight, is it? What are we doing? Finger. Another 105. Congratulations. All right, last spin, then we're going to do the all or nothing, guys. It's a good new format and no last minute people showing up for just the end. Yes. Thank you, man. Scotty, I lost my primal, man. I know. It sucks. Scotty, look at that. Boom. Well, Scotty, you're at the 315 level, sir. You're at the 315 level. So that's 315 for you, bro. That's what's up. Scotty, he sends in another 99 sats and he says, oh no, Jen. Scotty, too hotty for the win. Scotty. Hi, Hopper. Hope everyone is feeling better at your house. Yes. 14 likes, 17 here. We could do a little better than that. Scotty says, nice. Drought is ended. Yes. Another 99 sats. Thank you, Scotty. Damn. Not yet, Kramer. All right. There it is, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Now it's the all 10x. Let me do it like this. The all. So this is how we're going to do it, guys. I explained earlier, the all or nothing game has a couple of little bit of differences. It's based on your merit and where you're at. So it's not 2100 on the board anymore. It's 10x your level. So you have a choice. They don't roll over anymore. It's as individuals. So you have to make a choice. There's going to be 5 winners. And if it lands on your name, you have to tell me whether or not you're going to go all or nothing. All right? So without further ado, let's spin it for Monday, December 8th, 2025. First spin of the all or nothing game. The first spin of the new version of the all or nothing game. I think it's the better version. So let's spin it. In player 1, let's see what you're going to do when you win it. This is going to be interesting. Connie. You got 1 minute. You got 1 minute. Got the stopwatch set. If you don't answer by 1 minute, you got to go. Spin it. Okay, Connie. All right. All right. She says spin it. See what happens. Look at that. Boom. She won. Wow. Connie, you just won. You just won 105 times 10. What's that? Times 10. 1,050 sats, ma'am. Congratulations. You need a shot clock in the corner of the screen doing this. Yes. Nice. Yay. Great job, Connie. Yes. Congratulations. Yes. Good job. First one. 10x. 1,050. And no hesitation either. Freaking love that, man. First time we spin it, she got it. Now give those to my man. Okay. Wow. Corey. Are you here, sir? Look at that. Gang, gang, Kano. She said, give it to my man. We know who your man is. And also, too, because we're not rolling them over, I'm not gonna take it off. I'm still gonna keep the 10x up there. I used to take them off. I'm not gonna do it anymore. Connie, good thing the accountant can't be found. I know. LOL. Thanks, sweetheart. Damn. Wow, very generous. Damn. Corey and Connie sitting in. Okay. Congratulations, player 1. Corey and Connie. Player 2, what you gonna do? Wow. Draw for the score. Like that BTC love. Yes, Jor. Huh. Choir Minds wants to know. Have they talked yet? Good game, Jor. Jor is in the shower. Yes. Speaking of, where's Sharon at? It's probably Sharon's not here. She's the whole reason we started doing these again. Come on, Jor. It's your birthday, man. Jor for the score. I want to go read something, but I won't see the screen. So let's see what happens. I'm starting to get a little hungry too. Eat a little something. Zap Roger, BTC love. If you know, you know. Come on, Jor. Where you at, bro? Damn. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to give Jor, because it's his birthday, I'm just going to give him his 420. Jor 420. We'll just give him his 420. Jor is busy getting his B-Day present. LOL, yes. So he's a winner. Let's just give it to him. Player 3, let's do it. It's his B-Day, yes. Jor. Ginger, LOL. Uh-oh, backpacker. Backpacker. It's his birthday. Love these lies. Thank you, Fanny. Please send it to him. Send it to him one set at a time. Yes. Good game, backpacker. Backpacker, you got a decision to make, brother. 420? The guaranteed, or you going to go for the 4,200? Damn, that's a tough one, man. He says spin that shit. All right. Let's do it. You got 5 chances. Damn, I hope you get this, bro. Not this time. Not this time, my boy. Ginger. If it was me, I'd have to take that money. I'd have to take the guaranteed money. Backpacker. Hawk Tui on that thing. Gang, gang, Ginger. Ginger, you up. Ginger, you got 420, brother. You want to go for the 4,200 or what? Ginger, thanks, Jerry. I'm going to keep. That's a smart move. Smart move. All right. Player 5, the final player. See what happens. Fanny. Woo, Fanny. All right, Fanny. Loving the star next to your name, my guy, Vic. Yes, me too. Me too. Thank you for doing that too, Backpacker Fanny. Good game, Ginger. Good game, Fanny. Fanny, you better keep that. I mean, do what you want. I ain't going to tell you what to do, but. Oh, man. Really, Fanny? All right. Hawk Tui. All right. Damn. Tui. All right. Let's do it. I hope she wins. Let's get it. All right. All right. So Jay Remmer is the winner. He gets 105 sats. All right. Spin that shit. Bagger fan. This is so much fun. Here. Rigged. Keep. Nah, you're good, man. You were the 5th player, so you got it. I mean, you're the 6th player, so you got it. Love how everyone is here to the end. Loving the setup of this. Me too. Thank you very much. I want to play that song so bad. The what's you call the song? The Price is Right. I love that, man. Where's this thing at? All right. So, anyways, guys, you know what time it is. I appreciate you guys being here. I really do. I know times are tough right now, and especially in the political world. But we got to stick together, man. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that are confused and have been lied to. You know what I mean? And it's up to us, guys. Love this. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Fanny. I appreciate it. Wait, we can't stop yet. Did Jen win? No, she didn't win. Bedtime. Okay, good night. But before you go, guys, real quick, as you can see here, we have the tariff revenue on here because Elon Musk's is the cutting of the spending is down, meaning they're not cutting spending anymore from the Doge point perspective. So we have to increase our revenues, and we're doing that with the tariffs. Is it catching up with our spending? Well, we're at 7 trillion spent, 7 trillion 36 billion, and we're earning 5.3 trillion. And again, that's a big difference, but we're cutting it down. But again, if you signed up for this program, you're screwed, basically. And this debt is going to be passed on to our kids and our grandkids, unfortunately. And in order for us to beat this, we have to know what's going on first, know what the problem is, and then look for the solution. And the solution, in my personal opinion, it's really, really simple. It's the exact opposite of this. This solution is a paradigm shift, is a new technology, and it's a new money. And it's open source. It's scarce, It's uninflatable. They don't print it. You can't print it. It's fixed in supply. It's portable. It's durable because it's digital. It's international. It's money of the people, for the people, and by the people. It's fungible, divisible to the nth degree, verifiable in supplies, decentralized, unconfiscatable, which makes it just like you, unstoppable. And it's the only way, guys. Not only that we can defeat this oligarchy crooked system, but we can pay off the national debt, stop inflation, and make sure our country's great again. When we fix the money, we'll fix the world. And if I had to take a guess, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. Thank you guys so much. We'll be doing a live tomorrow. Okay? I appreciate you guys. My goodness. One of your rules, right, Jen? Got to get these kids ready to bed. Have a great night, fam. So great to have you back, Jerry. Thank you, Grasshopper. You guys showed me a lot of love tonight, so I got to do one tomorrow. You know what I mean? So I'll be back tomorrow. The demand was here, and I will bring the supply. All right? Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Tomorrow when you go to work, just remember, if you work for someone else, don't work harder for them than you do yourself. Don't let anybody tell you can't do something. And make sure you're putting your head down and you're working for your family. If you have to sneak in some studying and putting those hours in, do that. But when you are working for someone else, remember, you're working for your family in the future. So work hard, study hard, stack hard, rinse, teach, and repeat. And keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And just remember, don't ever give up. Always show up. And if you have to start all over, you start all over. Doesn't matter. All right? Thank you guys so much. I'll see you on the next one. And until then, and as you guys know, I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.